having a great day. It's Mill City Boxing, home of the I Love Pro Boxing Media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Jackie? Jackie, what's going on? La Reina. What's going on, everybody? We're gonna do a little recap of last week's fights. Last night's fights, actually. I said last week's. We already have, Zab wants to come and chop it up with us as well, so he'll be coming in the next few minutes. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. And we're definitely going to get into some of these fights that we seen last night, break them down, and also, see what y'all thoughts are, So I put up a poll here. The poll says, best fight of the night, guys. Okay, so we got Lil Behop versus El Rayo Venezuela, right? Big super KO, or was it the 6th round? Super big. Or was it the right hook, big right hook, put Chris Colbert to sleep, and then we had Ben Rodriguez versus Sonny Edwards, which was also scheduled for 12 rounds. And Sonny Edwards quit on the stool in the 9th round. Then we had David Morrell versus Agbeko. And Agbeko, that was the 2nd round KO. Very lopsided fight. And we're going to get into exactly what y'all think about, David Morrell as a fighter. We're going to get into, is he ready for some of these elite guys like Canelo Alvarez, Dave Benavidez, which he did call out. We're going to also talking about Ben Rodriguez as far as where is his future lie, due to the fact that he's already a 2-division champion and 3 or 4 times already champion as well. Definitely one of the best fighters at 112 pounds. He has everything. He was around that crop. Like what I mean by special, like the Shakur Stevensons. You know what I mean? Like he's on that type of wave, and he's a special guy. He's a special guy. But let everybody that's in here, guys, get into the votes. Get into the polls, make a vote, smash the like button to improve the visibility of the show. And then we're going to be having Zab Judah coming in real soon. But nevertheless, just coming down and going into this fight with Behop and Ryu, and why I believe that there's certain things that happened and took place. First of all, it was a title eliminator for the WBA, which is a title that Gervonta Tank Davis holds. So, this is something that kind of I gravitated a lot of attention to this because, we were hearing about, Pitbull Cruz and Gervonta Tank Davis. But now, I want to know what the people say. I want to know what the people think when it comes down to, do you think Rayo Venezuela is a better opponent than a Pitbull Cruz? You know what I mean? I would like to know what y'all think. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he is a better opponent. Now, yes, I understand he got knocked out by Edwin de los Santos, a guy that gave some tricky and a lot of respect. That Shakur Stevenson gave him. So we got to really dissect this. We got to really talk about it. But before we get into that, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Take the time just to go out, press the like button so we can improve the visibility of the show, get more people on the show. And then obviously when Zab Judah comes in, we're going to get his thoughts and his reactions to all this other stuff as well. But coming into the Behop and Ryu fight, obviously there was a lot of build up to it, right? This is a fight that me personally, when they fought on that David Benavidez and their first outing, when they fought on the undercard of David Benavidez and Caleb Plant, I put Ryu on my parlay beating Chris Colbert. But the thing about it is that Chris Colbert really never had a fight at 135, and he's not a big puncher at 130. He just lost his belt to Hector Garcia. Hector Garcia just lost that belt to Lamont Roach. But regardless of the fact, these guys were coming off of losses, and they had a lot of time to think about this rematch, train, and think about their opponent for this rematch. And I think that just it says a lot just to get for these guys to go back into the ring and just to put it all out there, right? But let's be honest, man. Let's let's be honest, man. You know, uh, people people out here saying that Ryu still don't deserve that shot for Gervonta Tank Davis. What y'all think? And what's going on, El Cotto in the building, Brooklyn? Are you still repping Chris Colbert for the BK? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. Are you still holding them down, El Cotto? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? Because there's nothing wrong with that, but at the same time, I think he needs to get different fights like a Gary Russell Jr. at 130 pounds. I think that will be good. And if you want to do it at 135, cool, because Gary's not really a 135 pounder, so that wouldn't be bad if you want to entertain a fight with him in that. He hasn't been in the ring for quite some time. Cool. Now, when it comes to Ryu, what type of problems can he give Gervonta Tank Davis? He's lengthy, he's tall, he's strong. He's a southpaw as well. He can box. He shows that he can box, but he also shows that he has power in both hands. Um, Now, I believe that Araya Venezuela is a better fighter and packs just as much of a punch than a Rolly Romero. But in the same time, it's like we can't styles make fights, so we can't just say, oh, just because he's better than him. But it just size does matter in fights if you know how to box, in my opinion. Uh, why I made so much money on Bivol versus Canelo Alvarez was because I noticed that there was a size problem there. You know what I mean? Like it was a size difficulty, but a big skill gap in the same time. So I feel like that it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? Ronaldo, no Ryo and Tank. That's BS. Tank needs to fight a real elite boxer like at from 130. Tank needs to prove to who people say he is, not Hector's. Mm. Ryo and Frank Martin should fight. Frank wins, but that'll be good. It would be a good fight. It would be a good fight. He needs more time. Okay. Okay. Cooking with Chris. I see you. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you smash the like button. Take the time. Go into the polls. Make a vote. Let me know what y'all think about the last night's fights, man. It got me. There was a lot of boxing last night. There was a lot of boxing last night. Does Ryu oppose a threat to Gervonta Davis at all? At all? And is it more of a threat than a Pitbull Cruz? Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, because I feel like if Tank does decide to fulfill that mandatory, then that would be the fight. And I think it builds more interest than a Pitbull Cruz. Pitbull Cruz didn't look good in his last performance, and now we have Ryu Venezuela coming off of one of the biggest knockouts of his career. That is the biggest knockout of his career. You know, it's only Cruz Ryu mentioned Tank's name. Only reason it's because talking about. It's what it is. It's talked about. It's talked about. You know what I'm saying? Big drama show. They all come to fight. Raya versus Edwin too. That's a good get back. That is a good get back. He needs that. I think he needs that get back. The same thing that what Chris did for him, he got to do for you know what I'm saying. You showing balls right there. Tank will shadow Raya's chin. Mm. something that he can't handle. No, I don't think Venezuela is ready yet. He'd have the same problems he had with Edwin de los Santos. I agree. That makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense. Lil Behop was smaller fighter. He struggled with Ryo's power in in both fights. In both fights, man, that's a lot of firepower. You know what I mean? And if you're not used to it, look at Charlo and Canelo. Charlo wasn't used to getting hit like that. That's unbearing. It does it. You get really uncomfortable when you get a big fighter like that. You know what I'm saying? A big puncher like that will do it to you. Tank is too quick. Tank is quick. Tank is too quick. You know what I'm saying? I could see the speed being a difference there. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I could see this. You know, Colbert has some speed. It's not like he don't got no speed, but you could tell that Colbert's on the way out. You know, I don't know if his heart's still in the boxing thing. You know, I don't know. Can you get ready, Bo on? Of course I can. Had the had the Showtime laptop, the Zone on TV, MMA on the phone. Me and bro, don't miss combat sports. We on it. That's lit. Cooking with Chris. I see you. I see you. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button to improve the visibility of the show. Gonna be having once again Zab Judah will be tapping in real soon. He's just having a little conversation, but he'll be right with us. Um, but this is this show's about y'all. You know what I mean? This show is about y'all. So y'all tell me. You know what I'm saying? That is Chris Colbert a gatekeeper now? Is he a gatekeeper? You know what I'm saying? Because he's going up to or if he goes back down to 130 pounds, he's still a live dog. Because what's your opinion? Because I think 135 is might just be just too much. I think it might be just too much. Um, it's a big factor. You know what I'm saying? Thank God Colbert did get a neck injury. You know what I mean? Colbert got bitter. What's going on, pound for pound king? He's going back down. He said that after the first fight. Remember? That's why I was very surprised that this rematch was at 135 and it was still happening. But I didn't see the post press conference. I'm not gonna lie. Mills, Salute King, Calvin Elliott, what's going on? What's going on? Cooking in for Chris. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let's get into the talk. Let's get into it. Um, you know what's going on? Low knows what's going on. That Colbert KO was scary. I was scared. Was anybody? How about that? Was anybody scared for Colbert? Because I was telling Zab earlier. I said, "Yo, bro, he was out cold for like an easy 30 seconds. Like that you gotta be nervous for him right there. You know, and something's wrong with Colbert's eye too. I don't know if y'all what do y'all think? Something's wrong with Colbert's eye, I think, bro. Real talk. Um, you know, does he have a shot? You know, I like that. A Valdez and Colbert. That would do that. I think that stylistically, Colbert could win that fight. You know what I'm saying? Colbert could hit. He might be able to take Valdez's punch as well. Maybe not. Who knows? But it'll still be a good fight. I think that would be a good fight for him. He could definitely outbox Valdez, and Valdez is a tough guy that never been stopped. You know what I mean? So that's a good mix right there. I like that fight. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. So Ryo should fight Cruz. Yo, it's funny that you said that. Zab said the same thing. Ryo should fight Cruz and let them earn that tank fight together. I like that too. And I wouldn't mind seeing that fight. That's a nice little like Coco main event. You noticed that too? Yep. Yep. That Coco reminded me, yo, that shit reminded me of uh, a shorter glimpse of when Marquez, knocked out Pacquiao cold, like he wasn't moving, But the only difference was Pacquiao stayed there for all the way to the stretcher got him, and then they put him in the bed, and he still wasn't moving. But yeah, but Colbert, wow, 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 wow. Yeah, 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 absolutely. It was way more scarier, but still, this shit was scary. Like he was down, and then when you seen, yeah, I don't know if y'all seen it though, right? But you seen Barry Hunter. What's going on? There you go, putting some color in the chat. This is some real support right here. And also, if you guys can't put some money in the chat, yo, please hit the like button. Hit the like button. That's free all day. Free stamp. Thank you for the $5, bro. That's for chicken and French fries right there for tomorrow. Thank you, man. Appreciate you. Happy holidays, bro. I appreciate you, man. Happy holidays. Yo, happy holidays to everybody as well in the chat. Make sure you guys spend time with the family. There's nothing more important than family time. You know what I'm saying? And if you could, I was watching boxing with the family today. Oh man. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. This is Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the fighters channel, the trainers channel, the people's channel. And we getting into these fights, man. So check it. Now when we come into the next fight, okay? I don't want to go straight into the Bam Rodriguez because just like y'all think like me sometimes. That's what I like about my chat. Y'all be thinking like me sometimes, most of the time, because 57% of y'all believe that Edwards and Bam Rodriguez was the best fight of the night last night, and I completely agree. And if y'all agree, make sure if you haven't smashed that like button, please do. Appreciate the color on the chat all day. You already know what time it is. They should make a rematch doubleheader: Colbert versus Garcia part two, and Ryu versus. There you go, and then call it the revenge match. You know what I'm saying? I love it. I love it. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Don't be shy. Smash that like button. You know what I'm saying? So what we doing? So now let's get into it. David Morrell. Okay, David Morrell chat, and these are all. We're gonna break this all down with Zab as well. I already talked to him about it off air, but we're gonna talk to him on air for y'all to enjoy it, right? But check it. The dude he fought was Caleb Plant, one of Caleb Plant's sparring partners. Tough dude, already had two losses, right? He was a power puncher with 85% KO ratio, right? But when he got in there with the big leagues, he got in there with with all these people out there, he froze, you know what I'm saying? And he just didn't have enough firepower to take, Morrell, and another thing, Morrell, he's punching. Ladies and gentlemen, David Morrell is probably he. I know for a fact David his one punch power is probably more than David Benavidez' one punch power. If y'all agree, put the thumbs up like that or smash the like button. Or if y'all think that David got one better one punch power than David Morrell, I think that David could just break you down with accumulation, but David Morrell's one punch knockout power is something. He kind of reminds me, if we're gonna say a Cuban Roy Jones of this era, that's what it would be, a Cuban Roy Jones of this era. More one punch power than Benavidez, without a doubt. David, a volume puncher, absolutely. Morrell looks very strong, and I'm just interested to see how he fights. It's so hard to measure up this kid. He's so young. What, he's like 25 years old. He has 10 fights now. He hasn't fought nobody. You know, I was talking to Kyron Davis earlier this morning, right? And he was on the card as well. And he fought David Benavidez. So it's like, is that like a fight that will emerge one day? Also David Morrell called out, David Benavidez, and what's your thoughts on the chat as far as, is David Morrell ready for a fight like that? Obviously he has a great amateur pedigree, which is something that David Benavidez doesn't have. but in the same time, styles make fights, and David Benavidez' style at the 168 super middleweight division is like no other. No one's throwing that many punches. Nobody has that much of a great gas tank from one to 12. He's showing grit even when he got knocked down by Ronald Gavall. He still would manage to be able to, box his way for a victory, and then rematched him, and then got the job being done better. But do y'all think that is that the best matchup that you can make for? Because it, I look at David Benavidez and I look at Crawford like this, right? Crawford want the Canelo fight. David Benavidez want the Canelo fight. But then they both got two people on the side of them that are knocking on their door. That's a younger guy, like David Morrell or a Boots Ennis, right? Right. That's what they have in common in their career right now, right? And it's like, what do we need to see from David Morrell to deserve that shot? Um, you know, It seems to me that David wants to fight David Morrell because he's sick of this overhype. He believes, and I have, I got some proof of that. You know what I'm saying? So, a Jebekbo was breakfast for Morrell. Oh, cooking with Chris. I see you. I see you. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. He should fight Boo Boo. I think that would be an awesome fight. I think that would be an awesome fight. I think that's like and it's recent, right? It's recent, right? Andre was 109 pounds in the ring. Yeah, 190 pounds he was. Devin Haney was 165 pounds, approximately, right? But at the end of the day, it is what it is. You made the weight, you signed the contract, you got the fight done, and it was a done deal. And regardless of the fact, he got stopped. He got stopped. My thing is that when we looked at David, was like David Morrell. We've seen him knock people out, but can you take a punch? That's the thing that we all got to see. Right? Tell me no, chat. Tell me no. That's what we need to see. We need to see if David Morrell could take a punch at the elite level at 168. That's what we need to see. You know, other than David Morrell and Canelo Alvarez, there's no other names for David Benavidez. Instead of moving up to 175 pounds and challenging those two monsters right there, Arthur Better Beef and Bivol, which Bivol was able to share the ring in sparring with David Benavidez. So now, speaking upon David Benavidez being able to potentially fight guys at 175, it goes to show you what is David Benavidez weighing in at after rehydration. You know what I'm saying? And does Canelo Alvarez put her hydration cards on him? Does do they? That's that's another thing. People are gonna go ballistic too, right? So maybe David Morrell, his body type is truly 168 pounds. And it happens to be that Dave Benavidez is truly a 175, shrinking down to go to compete for titles at 168 pounds. Now, added on high level skill with that, the punching volume, the styles, all that, you know, we have to admit these are some of David Morrell might be the second best or third best in the division. He might be. He might be there. But we all have to see. We all have to see. You know what I mean? Yes, Jermaine Ortiz versus Teofimo Lopez. Who do you got? You want me to whip up the huh, huh, huh. I got a great breakdown for that fight, but that's a great fight. They fought in the amateurs. Teo beat him in the amateurs. It was a good fight. Uh and we're gonna be having Jermaine Ortiz on real soon. But that hasn't been a signed deal yet. So once that deal has completely been signed, and I think it's reaching close, right? We're gonna be able to get Jermaine on and discuss it. And then I'll give my breakdown a little bit later on. I'll give my breakdown a little bit. But let's let the fight happen first. David Morrell is a total package. He could be that total package. He really could. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. We got 91 people on the live. 44 likes. Let's get these likes up, guys. We gotta do better than this. Also, go to the polls. We have 65 votes right now. Get the vote up, man. What was the best fight of the night last night? Smash the like button, man. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, man, and press that notification button so whenever I go on, y'all be alerted. So, um, nevertheless, coming in to my personal favorite fight, Bam Rodriguez versus Sonny Edwards, right? Um, this fight ended in the ninth round, a KO, and a TKO really. And Sonny Edwards went to the ninth round on the stool, and I seen the coach whisper something to Sonny, giving him like a hug like this, like kind of sunning him, and you could tell that he whispered something in his ear, and you know they decided that you're not winning the fight and you're taking a lot of damage. Your face is starting to fall apart. Looking at the post, just some interviews after the fight, Sonny Edwards' face looks crazy. He had to get stitched up a lot. Great sportsmanship at the end of the fight. I loved it. Um, we got to see it was competitive in certain moments, and then once the fight started, just proceeding. Obviously, we seen that that Bam Rodriguez was able to break Sonny Edwards down. Sonny Edwards was getting on the ropes a lot. Feel kind of unwhelming. Bam Rodriguez. I don't know if he was trying to gas Bam out. But you already know with those guys in those divisions, man, they don't gas out. Guys at 112 pounds, they don't really gas out, man. Those guys are throwing punches at the punches at the punches. If you're not throwing 1,000 punches at that weight class, then what you really doing? You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. But it was a great stoppage at that. Sonny, what I liked about Bam Rodriguez, I always said he's one of my favorite young champions. One of my favorite young champions for sure. I love his style. It's very unique. It's like a mixture of a Mexican style, a Mexican American style with like that Ukrainian Lomachenko footwork. You know what I'm saying? Southpaw with some great, it seems like his hands are pretty heavy for the divisions that he's, campaigning in. Supposedly he walks around at 140 pounds. So he very dominated a lot after, like, the fourth round. You've seen that he was just winning. But, shout out to both fighters and Sonny Edwards for continuing to keep, fighting and finding ways to survive and finding ways to keep it competitive. I had Sonny Edwards probably winning maybe 3 rounds before it got stopped. You know what I'm saying? And it got stopped in the ninth round. Possibly could have went to the distance, but I think that the corner made the right decision as far as to stopping the fight. I think that what I liked about it though is just like he got hit with a big left hand. It was his left hand, huge left hand, right? What's going on, Lance Mayer? He got hit with a big left hand, and obviously, um, and Edwards was trying to come in with his right, and it was just a trade of the shot, and it was really crazy. You know what I mean? So it's gonna it was great. And then next thing you know, we had Edwards. He took the knee, very educated knee, so the round would end. So I like it. I like what I see. When it comes to both fighters, sportsmanship, work. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Yo, I heard Jennifer is coming to the chat. Punch went in on Clarissa Shields the other day. Punch Punch always do that. He said, I heard Jennifer's coming to the Bam Rodriguez has great transitioning. He moves very fluently while punching, and uh, pivoting is a sequence. Yeah, man, he's really good. He's light with his feet. He has the he picks his punch. He picks his punches. He has great combinations. He keeps everything tight. His fundamentals are on point. He gets hit. That's one thing. He does get hit. Um, and that kind of, you know, moving up into divisions, like, maybe trying to fight guys like Estrada and stuff like that, it might not work out in in his defense. He might need to like work harder on the defensively side. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if maybe if Robert Garcia can implement a little bit more, because it seems to me that Bam Rodriguez is his ceiling could be a lot higher than the four division champion Mikey Garcia. You know what I'm saying? Um, don't granted, Mikey Garcia had an amazing career. Don't get it twisted, right? But this kid, because he walks around at 140, and he's capturing titles at as low as 112. You know, we could say his he could possibly be move all the way up to, 126, 130 pounds, and become, a 5, 6 division champion. You know what I mean? And that speaks super volume, and possibly one day, if Inoue still fighting, I'll fight with Inoue. I know he doesn't want to fight Chocolatito, but because they're friends, but Strada at least you know so there's so many different things, but that's just my take on that. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. He changes up. mm. He's talking too much about these things. What are you talking about? Okay, shout out to everybody on the live as well. Shout out to everybody on the live. Let me get a sip of water here. Ah, nothing better than some cold water. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Ryo was sparring Benavidez. Dude is strong. The dude is strong, yeah. But sparring is sparring, right, ladies and gentlemen? Sparring is sparring. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Get into the polls. What do we got? How many votes we got here? 79 votes onto the poll. Let's get these polls up. Drink more water. Yeah, I do. I need to. Water is key. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on one second. Hey Mills, what's your position on this Tank situation? Does he need the signature fights, or he already the best? If you want Hall of Fame accolades, you need to fight the bigger fights that are that are for legacy. But you know what he is delivering is entertainment for his particular fan base. But eventually, I think that everyone will get what they want. Because to live life knowing that you basically ducked smoke is not going to be good. So that's how I feel about the situation. But I do want to see those fights, and when they do happen, I think we're going to get our answers, and we're all going to be able to be. I think we'll get shocked, and if we can get rematches on these great fights, then so be it. Let's let it happen. Let's let it rock. But 48% of y'all believe that the Bam Rodriguez and Edwards was, the fight. The fight, I love it. Does Tank care? I think he care for maybe he cares, maybe he don't. You know, boxing fans are we're the best and we're the worst, man. You're the best today, and you the worst. You the worst next week. After one performance. Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen, before you enter the chat room. I appreciate you. I appreciate each and every single one of y'all being into the chat, engaging into the chat, engaging into the polls, and also, guys, we got 100 people on here, so let's get these likes up. We got only 66 likes, so I need to get these likes up, guys. We need to improve the visibility of the show. Make this make sense, guys. Help a brother out and smash that like button. You already know. It was a beautiful Sunday. I was loving it. But when it comes down to that fight with Edwards and Bam Rodriguez, man, um, super super dope fight. I like the fact of how Bam Rodriguez was able to close the distance, and later on throughout the fight, Bam Rodriguez's timing started to come and pick up. We seen that in the earlier rounds that Sonny was able to pick up. He had the speed. He had the speed over Bam, and over time, some of the body shots, some of the combinations that would be getting hit in the shoulder, whatever, was probably overwhelming, and kind of with the big fan base, and your heart is jumping, and you're kind of like you're going through it. You know what I'm saying? And it fatigues you. Um, it fatigues you a lot. But and towards the later got, the better it got. I thought it was a great stoppage, though. I thought it was a great stoppage. I don't think you could. Yeah, the team did a great job. You could tell that they care about Sonny, and that's important, man. That's important to have a great team in boxing in your corner, being able to pull out that towel. And they were willing to pull out that towel even before, but super educated knee that Sonny Edwards did to, let the time go down. He knew what time. You know what I'm saying? He's getting ready. He's just like moving around and stuff like that. But smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost at 100 likes. And that's exactly what I need is 100 likes. We're gonna be talking about everything. We're even gonna be talking about that. I still want to talk about that Clarissa Shields, situation with Zab a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Because we interviewed the trainer, right? Yeah, yeah. No, no, no. It's Zab. He keeps calling me, and I try to tell him I'm already on the live. We got over 100 plus people on waiting. So yeah, it was just because he was on the live. But smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Let's improve that visibility of the show. Mill City, how do you think about Venezuela does against a Morataya at 135? I like the fight. I like the fight, but honestly, Mordecai is just as strong, and his chin has been tested as well, right? So I think it's a good fight, but I think that you know That's a good fight. I don't know how it goes. I'm not superly big on Moritaya, but there's a lot of things that I like that he does in the fight that makes him special. The in and out, the athletic ability, and obviously the power and speed and the combinations and stuff like that. He's with a good coach as well. Robert Garcia is a good coach. So you know, his defense, his best defense is his feet, but he's very explosive guy. I like him. I can't wait to see more of him though. I want to see more of him. I need to see more of him. What's going on, Fight Boxing Gym? What it do? What it do? I already know we was talking about last night fights. We got the big homie coming up right now, the cuz, Zab Judah. You already know that's family right there. But yeah, he's just running around. We here talking about these fights, my brother. So nevertheless, when we come up with yeah, let's go back into this Clarissa Shields talk with the sparring. And I think, as a coach, right? I'm even as a fighter, right? And I'm working with coach with women, right? And let me tell you, some guys don't even want to help out girls to spar them, to help them out, but you have to be cautious that you're stronger because you're a man. Now, a lot of these pro girls, they're good fighters, but even me, like I could step into the ring with some of these girls, if and I could defend myself, you know what I'm saying? And I haven't been in the ring for a long, long, long time. But, you know, if I knocked out one of the girls, I guarantee you that they'll be the guys, yo, I want next, yo. You heard? I want next, bro. Pick on somebody your own gender, you know? But not to go off of like, guys are better than girls, but it's different. It's a different type of a sport. And, her saying about this padding, I think the padding thing is kind of crazy. I think that was a situation that, the coach called me. I mean, he texted me and he's like, "Hey, I'm gonna show you a picture. I mean, a video of the glove that we use, but don't put it out there. Don't show people." So I was like, "Then save it for yourself. If I can't show the people, then don't show me." But he already he showed me either way. Clarissa Shields wanted to stab the coach when he get her knife, but her coach stopped it. That's hood. That's hood, man. That's trashy, man. You went in there with. Are you mad the fact that shit got bad for you in the ring, and the guy that moderated the sparring, you're mad at him, so you want to stab him? You know. So is this media then? It's media, but it's a topic because if you're around the boxing gyms, right, bro? This is something that happens. This is something that happens. Like I told you, I've coached girls. I will put them in there with my younger amateurs, and I would also tell my amateurs that are like 16, 15 years old, and we're talking about grown women that want to have amateur fights, and I'm have to prepare them to, be able to protect themselves or compete or actually win. And I'm competitive, so I want to win. So that where did this all go wrong? This is the thing that I'm trying, because we seen there's videos out there, guys, right? And there's videos of Clarissa, popping her shit, right? Popping her shit, and next thing you know, uh, next thing you know it, she gets caught with a combination, and maybe it was the dude was like, "Yo, I'm gonna put a little something extra on this because she keeps talking crazy, and she needs to understand that I don't care how accomplished you are, I'm still a man, and I know what I could do." You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Broken accord, you feel me? Lance Mayer, the internet is different. It's true. But in the same time, it's like people are different. The internet changed people, bro. I've been the same person. I've been the same person since I was nothing, working in barbershops. I've owned nightclubs, I've owned barbershops. I'm back on YouTube starting all over again. And I'm helping the youth, you know? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Let's get these likes up. You know what time it is when we get these likes up. You already know that, like, the algorithm boosts the video. Make sure you guys share the video, like the video, do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get these likes up. Like I said, guys, we need 100 likes and we need 200 votes. So let's get to this. Let's get to this. Please, all y'all could do to help and support the show. I appreciate y'all. There it is. Guys, imagine Clarissa Shields getting hit by the one time with 10-ounce gloves. Getting hit by the one time. We got my guy. He's made it. He made it with another cigar, a different brand.
You heard?
This interview is sponsored by. This is when you come in.
Drew Estates. Got two on deck, one in the hand. It's game time.
Ready to go.
We got a lot to talk about.
Hell yeah. So right now I'm talking right now about, Clarissa Shields and the sparring situation and how this became such a big topic in the media, man. And I was telling the people, bro, right? And everybody smash the like button. You already know the one and only 6-time undisputed, is back on Mill City Boxing, and we're here ready to give you guys the real, nothing about it, no cap
Yo,
show.
no cap. I'm kind of scared to talk about Carissa because she beating up niggas. I ain't gonna front. You say the wrong thing about my little sis, she ready to come pull up on you.
Listen, we don't need to get too much into detail, but I think that there's some things we do got to talk about. And what I think is that when you've been in the gyms, right, and you've seen, women, I talked to you about it. You said, yo, you don't spar no women, like you're not that type. Um, but you've seen it though, right? Because it's
Right.
hard to get girl on girl sparring
I've never been a girl. I don't know.
in the gym, in the gym
I've
though.
never been a girl. I don't know.
Okay, but
But
have you seen it?
there are very few women in the gym than it is men. Yes.
And sometimes they spar guys to get ready for their fights.
Correct.
You know, and there is a coach there moderating, making sure that things go smoothly, just like any other sparring.
Right.
But the coach gotta kind of do a little bit extra work because there is a girl in there.
So that was my thing. I never had a moderator in any of my sparrings. Pops was the head trainer, and he always believed in do what you're gonna do when you fight. Practice what you preach. You gonna talk that killer shit, then you practice it 24/7. In the gym, in sparring, in training, working out, hitting the bag. Anybody that know me knows that was the formula in the situation that I had. You know what I mean? So I wasn't allowed to spar women.
We'll put it like this: how crazy does it sound of a glove being tampered to hurt a girl?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That just
I
sounds
mean,
crazy.
it sounds absurd, buffoonery, malicious. Anybody that has to say, I'm sparring a young lady today and I'm taking out the padding in my gloves because I'm gonna hurt this lady, then that's that's not good.
Right.
That's not
Uh,
good.
Now, before her getting dropped in that situation, because obviously this is boxing. That's gonna happen, right? But she was talking her shit. She was talking her shit before that.
Well, Clarissa Shields is known. If you know her, she's from Flint, Michigan, and she's known from day one to always, come with her sword. She got a sword with her and she's swinging. A little sis, and she like to anywhere she go, male, female, whoever. That's how she give it up. You know what I'm saying? So I think that a person knowing Clarissa Shields would know. It's you have a yes and a no answer when approached by Clarissa Shields and team Clarissa Shields. They say, hey, you want to get some work today with Clarissa? You have that option as a fighter to be like, nah, you know what? I need a little sore today. I ain't bring my Bengay. You know what I'm saying? You have that option to tap out. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't got my mouthpiece. I didn't. Whatever it is, I ain't bring my shoes. You got that option. You know what I'm saying? But so when you step in the ring with her, you know what she brings. She gonna come forward. She come with big shots. She coming to work. She's a known killer, and she's known to react on how she gives it up. So unless you prepared to just say, okay, today's the day where I'm just gonna work on my defense, and you got that locked in your mind, no matter what she do, I'm on the weave game today. I'm weaving. I'm out of there. Get out of here. Get out of here. You know what I'm saying? But the moment you take upon yourself to say, you know what, this girl come here today, I'm dropping these bombs on her, and I'm gonna hit her with this boom bop, bing bam. You know what I'm saying?
About
Then
bang.
yeah. Then that's that's now we can put malicious in this equation, right?
Yeah, I mean, you spoke upon, she comes with her sword, but she came with her knife, and she publicly spoke upon it.
Well, she acted like a Puerto Rican woman, Dominican woman, Panamanian woman. You know what I'm saying? These are the type of behaviors Jamaican women that we know. These women to take upon once they feel hurt. They feel hurt. They grab them. Matter of fact, I got one right. I got it. They
Yeah.
coming with it, brother, and they chopping. You know what I'm saying? So, she just reacted like a woman in that situation. She felt hurt, and she knows that I said, now if it was two guys and the guy seeing a dude felt his gloves, we knocking him out. Take the gloves off, put him to sleep with the hands. You know what I'm saying? But her as a woman, she knowing that her power wasn't enough to do so, she gonna go get the equalizer. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, she didn't have and then it would have been different. You know what I'm saying? She'd have came back with the blick. Everybody on the floor. Oh shit! You know what I'm saying? So, but I mean, listen, man. To her and Team Shields, just be careful with the kind of what I'm saying, what you black in her eye? I didn't black nobody eye. Yeah,
She raises like
yeah.
like
I wouldn't. I love my sis and all that, but I wouldn't. Be, be. I possess a different kind of situation when I was fighting. You know what I'm saying? And no, I wouldn't. No matter what she say, come on, it don't matter. Let go. No, I'm not doing that because I know the mechanics of life between male and a female. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't me, it was God. God designed us. And it's not designed for a male to be hitting a female. And it's not designed for a female to really be beating up and knocking out men. It's not really designed like that. She probably got a couple good sparring sessions in where she got the best of the guys. You know what I'm saying? So she took that extreme to the next level. But so it's all good. I'm pretty sure for the future she learned check everybody glove before sessions, make sure it's evenly matched. And I'm pretty sure knowing her, she's not gonna stop sparring guys. That's not gonna be just a damper in the closet because of that one situation. She's gonna still keep going. Like I said, once you know her and you know her makeup and you know how, that's how she give it up. It's nothing bad about that. That's just her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. So, there was talks of like, Alicia Baumgardner moving up, maybe going to welterweight, calling out Clarissa Shields. What you think about
Yeah,
stuff like that and the
I think it'd
lady?
be a good fight. I think it'd be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a lady fight. I think that they both possess great skills. She's a good technician. Clarissa Shields evidently has the size advantage on her. But Alicia is insistent on taking that challenge. You can never doubt nobody to the skills they possess and what they can accomplish when letting go.
100%. 100%.
There's
Now,
we are in the hurt business in the competitive sport. So for anybody to try to stop anything that boxers are trying to do, that's buffoonery and crazy. You know what I'm saying?
that's
She
a
feels
fact.
she could. If Baumgartner feels that she got what it takes to get in there with a bigger girl, and because I must say when I was, I was a little guy, but I was able to go up and weight and knock guys out. You know what I'm saying? I had a great knockout percentage at 140, but at 147, I had a great knockout ratio as well. You know what I'm saying? And so, I mean, hey, who's to say she can't accomplish exactly what she's saying? So I
Yeah,
think that, and that
100%.
being said, let the fight go. You know what I'm saying? Carissa done broke all kind of records and stamped her name here. You know what I'm saying? So, Baumgartner, you know what I'm saying, being a smaller girl, she wants to come and take and over exceed that situation. And Clarissa also wants to show the world that, she is the best pound for pound woman fighter in the world. But in all due respect, I think by Clarissa beating Baumgartner, she really gets no credit. I
Yeah.
think by Baumgartner beating Clarissa, that's where all the credit is due at. You know what I mean? So it's
Hmm.
it's
You
it's
beat the
like for
quote.
right. It's like for Carissa, what's the risk here? You know what I'm saying? What's the reward? You know what I'm saying? One, what's the risk, and one, what's the reward? As long as they both even up to be, to add up, then do it. Because us as fighters, if we fought every fighter that called us out, we'll be fighting guys all day or all night. You know what I mean? So it's
Right.
like, you know what I mean? And the higher you get, the more greater you get, the more accomplished you get, the more stamps is put on your name, the more mail you're gonna get. Let's put it that way. The more notes you're gonna get. I want to fight. I want to fight. I want to fight. You're gonna have guys coming out of the amateurs with a record, pro debuts. I want to fight. You know what I'm saying? So you can't jump at every, situation or every person that says they want to fight you. Nah, you can't jump at that. You got to make sure that the risk and reward is is evenly rewarded. And then if it makes sense to you and your team, then you go in there and accomplish the mission. You know, but much respect due to both of my sisters. Alicia Baumgartner and Clarissa Shields. They both two dynamic forces, two young ladies that came in the game and broke many records and did more than the job was called for. Put themselves in a standpoint where they are both, what I'm saying, counted as the GOAT. Alicia at her weight and Carissa at her weight. They're both considered GOATs. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, that's what happens. Even with men, you find in the thing of boxing. You look at guys, it could be at this weight, campaigning and done everything in this weight class that they were supposed to do. Now it's required for you to disfigure yourself, give up an advantage, and go up and do and be the bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always gonna call for you to go and do something bigger, 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 bigger. You know what I mean? Just what I say to these fighters today is make sure the risk and the reward is evenly matched and you get paid and go in there and do your thing.
Good advice. Ladies and gentlemen, smash the like button. We got 91 likes. We have 115 people on the live. Take the time to go and support the live so we can improve the visibility of the show. This is my boy Zab Judah, Mill City Boxing. home of the High Level Pro Boxing Media, the Fighters Channel, the Trainers Channel, the People's Channel. And we got a poll here, Zab. I want you to answer this question.
Yeah.
We had over 126 votes. The question is best fight of the night last night. Lil Behop versus Ryu on that last card on the Showtime, and then Bam Rodriguez versus Edwin Edwards, which is actually winning at 52%, and then Morrell and Egbeko, which was the main event on that Showtime card. Some people double heading up. 37% of them believe that the B-Hop and Ryu fight. What was your favorite fight of the night last night?
So my favorite fight would have to be the Behop and Ryu fight. Why? It was a rematch. Ryu had something to prove. He had a get back. You know what I'm saying? In the Bam situation, Bam came out. That wasn't a get back. That was just coming out there, displaying your skills, showing the world who you are, putting your name in lights. He did a great job. No, you can't take nothing away from him. That boy is bad. You know what I'm saying? He's bad. Big shout out to Bam. Congratulations. You know what I'm saying? I think that, in the future, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with, 100%. But, Ryu came back off of, the first fight being a very close fight.
You was at that fight?
Yeah, I was at that fight. And so I kind of put my feet in Ryu's shoes. I had fights where, well, I only had one of those, and that was the Corey Spinks fight, where
Yeah.
Corey Spinks was an honorable gentleman to give me a rematch. And the first fight, ladies and gentlemen, he won a 12-round decision, which is very creepy, it could have went either way, you know what I'm saying? And, he gave me an opportunity. Oh, all right, if you feel this, feel that, then come do it again. I came back and I won in a TKO 9th round knockout stoppage. Ryu was under the same kind of situation, you know what I'm saying? And, I always love the comeback story, you know what I'm saying? I've been the number one in my day. I was the number one comeback kid, you know what I'm saying? Nobody came back more than Zab, you know what I'm saying? So I was literally the real Jason. Remember how Jason, they killed him in the camp, and every summer he would come back out and take them all out. You know what I'm saying? That was me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I definitely have to put it on Ryu. He came back. He told the world what he was gonna do. He trained hard for it. And me knowing, I don't know how long was that fight. I think like a year or so in between the the fight and a rematch, right?
I mean,
Or
it
maybe
was
or
it
maybe
was
more than that.
it was no, it was within the year, but it was like they fought in February.
Right. So yeah, it seemed like a year.
Caleb
Okay.
Plant,
Yeah.
Caleb Plant, Benavidez card.
Yeah. So they came back. I mean, he came back after a year of sitting around tortured, knowing you could be better or you could have did more in a fight and just had to stick with that loss. Like shit, everybody, well, yeah, but you lost, but yeah. And in your mind, you like, man, still can't beat me. You know what I'm saying? And then when the rematch is finally made, to go in there and display your talent and pull off a knockout the way he did, that was phenomenal. Phenomenal.
Right.
I think honorably, because I see after he said they made a $50,000 bet and Behop don't have to pay him. But I think honorably, and Behop my guy. For Behop to get a rematch, he should give him the 50,000, give it to him anyway, and say honorably, because I'm a man of my word. Here's your 50,000. Now fight me again. Let's do a part three. And that right there would spark up an honorable situation. And then go get your ass in shape, put on some real scissors. You know what I'm saying? Go possess your potential of who you really know how to be, and then make that fight. You know what I'm saying? So now you gotta win, you got a knockout, and now you got a rematch. So
Trilogy.
I think everybody would definitely tune into that fight to watch, to see exactly what can happen if the B Hop that we know can go get his mind right and focus on what he got to do. I think it would be a great fight for boxing.
So you think a trilogy is it could if he presents the 50K honorably, a trilogy is could be in the makings, and you think that the people would want to see it.
100%. Because
Mm,
now, if a man told me $50,000 in the world we live in today, that's not. I mean, yeah, it's to some it's not no money. To some it's a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? But honorably, you made a bet. Shook hands as men. Now you gonna say, listen, y'all, I had a bad night. Here go the 50,000. I know you don't want it, you don't need it, whatever. But here's your money of my end of the bargain. Now let's do it again. I think that would show the world that whoa, this kid means, he he must got something up his sleeve. He just gave up the 50,000 when he didn't have to, and he asked for a rematch. I think that would
trilogy.
be a great trilogy. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. I seen everything, all the comments, but that cigar comment was great. Shout out to John.
Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel as well. So this fight, right, was a title eliminator for the WBA title that Gervonta Tank Davis is, holding at this moment in time. What do you think about Arayu and Tank Davis fight?
I don't know, man. Gervonta is just right now. He's a force to be reckoned with, and I think that everything that he's under right now, all of the situation and the hype, I think that he got something to prove coming into the next fight. You know what I'm saying? I
Mhm.
think he really got something to prove, and you know, I don't know. Ryu, you know, yeah, I know you want to be champion of the world, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I like Ryu. I like Ryu. I think he's very good. Plus I love the way he came back. He came back and was able to, what I'm saying, make things happen and pull off what he pulled off. I think that was great. That was great for the sport of boxing. 100%.
You spoke a little bit earlier to me today saying that you wouldn't have mind, Ryu and Pitbull Cruz fighting to
Mm-hmm.
get that Tank fight, because
Mm-hmm.
we've seen Pitbull and Tank talk about that rematch a lot.
Right. Yeah. Everybody want to see the Pitbull and Tank fight again. 100%. But I think now, honorably, if the Behop fight is not able to be made, or if Ryo want to surpass that and keep it moving, fight Pitbull Cruz, and then the winner of that fight should fight the winner. I mean, the winner should fight Gervonta Davis for the WBA, let's say lightweight champion of the world.
Mm, yeah. Um, now moving on, right? You know, I like that you said that that's your favorite your favorite fight of the night. Obviously, it was probably the most drama towards the end. But my personal fight of the night yesterday, and what people, I agree with the people. 53% say that
Oh,
Bam
Bam. Yeah,
versus
Bam was,
Edwards.
listen, take that from Bam. I just told you why it was my favorite because of the comeback.
Yeah.
Because of the, you know what I'm saying? Like the man got beat when he didn't feel like he got beat. You know what I'm saying? He felt like he really wanted to fight. Then he had to sit and wait and observe all of that. Like that shit is torture, bro. You don't understand? I was there before. It's torture just to sit there and and take a loss when you know you're better than that. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
that's why I say that was a great comeback. That was a great comeback and a great fight. And the way he did it, he knocked him out. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. He didn't
NyQuil.
come in there. He didn't come in there and get a decision, go 12 rounds, you know, ease out.
No, but all
You know
three
what
of
I'm
these
saying?
fights that are on the poll, nothing went the distance last night.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. So yeah. But the Bam fight that was their first time fighting, and he just came in there and displayed his skills. He came in there and showed the world who he is, what he stands for, and what he's coming to try to accomplish. So I think 100%. He gets definitely the second biggest fight of the night.
What do you think about his skills? Some people say that's a future pound for pound type
Yeah,
of a talent.
I think so. I just think that the weight class is the only downer. It's just the
What
weight
he needs
class.
to move up.
Yeah, the weight class that he's in. No. I don't want him to move up. If you're the king at that weight, then dominate at that weight. Become undisputed, take all the titles, beat everybody, and stand on your throne. I don't like fighters to disfigure themselves and give up. Give up something. When you moving up, and like fighters that moves up, fight fighters that's coming down. So no matter what, after the win, those fighters go back up, and you probably just do that because you moved up. So you're gonna probably do that, and when they're gonna come down to go back up again. So the advantage is gonna be there for them. So I don't really I'm not too fond for fighters just jumping up and saying, you know what, he's bigger than me. I don't care. I'm gonna disadvantage myself and still fight that fighter. Because then if a loss happens, you're gonna say, oh well, he's bigger than me. Hello, we knew that. You know what I mean? So
Now we had Dave Morrell versus Edge Egbeko, right? You know the fight. He had two losses. He got knocked out. He got KO'd in the second round.
yeah,
Um, and before going to that, Bam Rodriguez and Edwards, they went down to the ninth round. The team decided to call it off in the ninth. Um, but this fight with Morrell, a lot of people are saying, "Hey, we haven't seen him fight anybody really. We don't know
right.
who he's fighting as far as what level of opposition." But he tends to keep calling David Benavidez out as well.
Mm,
Um,
no,
he's only had
not for.
10 fights, and he has the interim title. What do you think about him in the naked eye?
First of all, before we start talking about that weight class, happy birthday to David Benavidez. Today's his birthday. That's
Happy
my
birthday,
guy. Yeah, happy C Day to my guy. You know that.
CD.
And he's a monster. He's a force to reckon with. With the Morrell fight. How do you pronounce the other guy's name? Uz and Becco.
Oh, Egbeko, Agbeko.
Ebeko.
Yeah.
Akbeko. Okay, Akbeko. I like him. He's he's a very polite, well-spoken gentleman. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think that from the looks of it, when he came in the ring, he had the well, he was when you talk about
Jacked up.
condition, he was 100% in total condition. Skill wise, I don't think that he's ever seen anything like a David Morrell, or he's seen anything skillful wise like that. So I think that he was a little bit out of his
Element.
out of out of his element. And even though he had 29 fights, he had 29 fights, right?
Yeah, like 26 or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of fights, 24 knockouts. Um,
Yeah,
I just
80,
still think,
85% KO ratio. Yeah.
yeah. I just
Two
still
losses.
think that, yeah. I still think David walked to him, and he was very hype, excited. Plus, it was his first time with his parents coming over to America and watching him fight live. So I think he had a lot to prove. And big shouts out to David Morrell, but not the monster,
No.
not yet.
Do you
A lot of
think that
there's a
do,
lot
do
of
you
other guys, in the weight class that you should take with before tampering with the monster.
how about this? Would this be the biggest puncher that David has fought in his career?
On paper, no, because the guy had 10 fights. He only got 10 fights.
Yeah, but
When you got
.
Yeah, but still, David fought guys that got more knockouts than that. Yeah, he's beating guys that got way more knockouts than Morrell has.
Okay.
So what I mean. So is it the biggest puncher? No, I don't believe so. You know what I'm saying? Size wise, height wise, all of that, yeah, they match up. I think David might be a little bit bigger than him, right?
Yeah.
Size wise. Right.
Yeah.
So David's height and everything. But nah, I just think the ferociousness, the skill level, the height of events, I think that David, is 100%. And then me knowing him, he's a monster, bro. He coming for blood. He coming for blood. No cap. No cap.
Do you think that's the best opposition at 168 for David though, besides Canelo?
No, you still got Charlos in there. You still got a lot of guys that's in the weight class. Why David Morrell don't want to fight one of the Charlos? That'd be a good fight for him. That'd be a good tester. You know what I'm saying? Charlo got a lot of skills, a lot of skills, a lot of skills. So
Yeah.
that would
Yes.
be a great. Now if he walk in there and trash Charlo like that, then okay, we have to consider the David Benavidez fight. But right now, from what he did last night, no, I don't think so. Not yet.
Mhm.
Sometimes, I mean, listen, I had a long, distinguished career, 25 years. And I tell fighters, don't jump in that water too fast, man. Don't get in that water too fast. You ain't got your life vest on. You know what I'm saying? Or you ain't got your A1 skills swimming set on. You know what I'm saying? If you can't backstroke, belly stroke, you know, breaststroke, backstroke, you know what I'm saying? Float, then no just jump in that water like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that water, brother, them tides get high. You know what I'm saying? And that's just a metaphorical situation to everybody. You know what I'm saying? That's jumping in there. You gotta sometimes, like they say, watch what you ask for. And if you are gonna jump in them deep water like that, prepare yourself. Once again, prepare yourself. Stop,
Honestly, now that I'm
stop
thinking,
just, stop just jumping in that water when you ain't really, ready to. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sharks in the water, man. You got great whales. You got great white in the water. Is even if you watch the Geographical Channel, they pull up shit in the fishing shows. They be pulling up shit that they don't even know what it is. They like, what is this? I don't know. I've seen episodes where they fishing and pull up shit. They like, what is it?
I ain't
I don't
going in
even
that
know.
water.
They like, you know what I mean. So it's stuff in there that you might not be ready for. So if you are going to jump in that water, prepare yourself. That's all I'm saying. Prepare
Hmm.
yourself to you know what I'm saying, like, to the full accountability of your fight. Be prepared. What I'm saying is to go to war. Don't just come to the war and you got a bulletproof vest on and a gun and saying I'm ready. No. No. Don't, no. That's not it. You know what I mean? Come to the battle with a with ammunition. You know what I'm saying? Come to the fight with ammunition, bro. Don't just come there with just a vest and a gun and like, I'm ready. This right here has got me to where I'm. No, bro. You need more than that when you're going to that next level. You know?
Hmm. Absolutely. So, do you think that that last Showtime card of the year lived up to its hype? I guess. I mean,
Every
it didn't have too much hype, but actually watching it. No, no,
had a
no.
lot of
Like
hype.
no,
Oh,
gearing up to like the fight. We just went through. We just had this big fight not too long ago where
right.
Haney and the Progress that kind of like stole the shine for this month's event, and then But what I'm saying, it was basically like an underdog card. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't think we were gonna get what we got. Do you think we got
Hmm.
a good card for the last show bout
Yeah,
for Showtime?
yeah. It was.
What do you
It
think
was.
about it too? It being like the last.
I mean, listen, man.
What's been
There's
like
a start.
38 years?
There's a
33.
start. There's a start, and there's a finish to everything. You know, I myself can say I was one of the fighters to fight on HBO and fight on Showtime. I've been there the duration of Showtime boxing. I've been there. I watched it. You know what I'm saying? I seen it. I was one of those guys, you know what I'm saying, that been there from start to finish. And, they had a great, now I'm not even gonna say good run, they had a great run. From Jay Larkin to Stephen Espinosa, you know what I'm saying, to these guys that they put on great, 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 great fights. And, gotta take a hat off to them, man. They did a phenomenal job. And, I'm pretty sure, with the mindset and the brain power that Stephen Espinosa possesses right now, and all the great fights that he's put on, I'm pretty sure he'll go to another great home and continue to reign 100%.
Amazon Prime is what they're speaking upon.
Amazon Prime. If that should be it, and that should be the situation where they're gonna go, I'm pretty sure he's gonna do well there. He's gonna get to the Amazon Prime and turn it up. You know, it's a bigger platform. It reaches much more homes. You know what I'm saying? It's a worldwide platform. So 100%, I think Steven is gonna turn it up and put on some of the biggest and the best fights of our generation that we here to see.
Oh man, that's right. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Um, you know, now, talking upon these future fights that can, are possibly in the makings. Um, we spoke briefly upon, you know, Teofimo Lopez possibly gonna be fighting Jermaine Ortiz in Super Bowl weekend. Definitely a good fight. What do you think about that fight?
Where's where's that gonna take place in Vegas?
Yep.
Great, great fight, great fight. You know what I'm saying? Tio has a lot to prove. He has a lot to show the world. You know what I'm saying? He can fight. You know what I'm saying? So he wanna get in there and show the world who he is, what he represent, how he coming with it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I think it's a great fight. I just say show up and show out, guys. That's it. It's a new era of boxing right now. You got to show up and show out. You know, you got great competitive guys. You got guys jumping all around the weight class. You know what I'm saying? You might have a little guy jump up and challenge you and beat you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to watch it. You got to be ready for everything that's coming to you. You know?
Right. What do you think about Leonard Ellaby speaking upon these 50K buys of pay-per-view buys, kind of like discrediting Devin Haney's pay-per-view numbers.
Well, listen, man. I think that's what Leonard Ellerby is supposed to do. He's doing his job. You know, he's on the other side of he promotes another great fighter that possibly could be a fight. So you know what I'm saying. When going to war, nobody wants to show they weaknesses or swords or anything. You know what I'm saying. You're gonna always let them know, even if you don't got a nuclear weapon, you're gonna say, "Don't make me push the button on my nuclear." You know what I'm saying? You always gonna do that. You're never gonna just say, it's not for Leonard Ellaby to congratulate or to over exceeds Devin Haney's situations. Us as fans and fighters, we know Devin Haney did way more than, what I'm saying, what they're possessing. But, I don't fault Leonard for that. That's what Leonard's supposed to do. He's supposed to do that. He's supposed to get in there to show that his fighter is the biggest fighter, the best fighter, the biggest numbers, the biggest situation. So, it's no salt or shade thrown on these guys, They doing what they're supposed to do for boxing. And this has been done year in, year out. Whether it was the Leonard, the Leonard Ellaby's, the Bill Haney's, you know what I'm saying? The Don Kings, the Bob Arums. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this has Cedric Entertainer, Lou DiBella. This has been going on for years and years and years with promoters. This is a promoter's fight. It's the way promoters fight. You know what I'm saying? You look at the opposition, and you look at them and say, well, he did what? Bullshit. No way. Arena was half full. This numbers is this. These numbers is that. That's your job. So you know what I'm saying? And if he didn't do that, he wouldn't be living up to the, to the TMT brand and situation. Floyd would look at him like, well, damn, how you gonna go in there and just say Devin did 400,000 sales? Or, you know what I mean? I mean, like, you know what I mean? That's the point for you to say. So I just think that he's doing what he has to do to show that his side is the more dominant and the bigger competitive side on the sport. But we all know Devin Haney sold the arena out. I was there. I can say myself, it wasn't a seat in the house all the way to the top. Everything was sold out. You know what I'm saying? Pay-per-view numbers, 100% it has to be phenomenal. Bill Haney did an excellent job in promoting the fight. Regis Prograis did an excellent job in promoting the fight. Devin Haney did an excellent job in promoting the fight. So I'm pretty sure a lot of people tuned in, watched the fight, watched the excellent fight, and the numbers came back great. You know what I'm saying? But like I said again, Leonard Ellerbe didn't do nothing that he wasn't supposed to do. He did everything that he's supposed to do.
What are your thoughts on the Devin Haney and Gervonta Tank Davis future fight? Like, do you feel like that's one of the biggest fights in boxing?
It's the biggest fight in boxing right now. The
Mm.
biggest fight in boxing right now. Besides, along with the David Benavidez Canelo, along with the Terrence Crawford Earl Spence, along with, you know what I'm saying? It's the biggest fight. That's why I say 2024 we're gonna have an explosive year. Once these fights are made, signed, sealed, and delivered, it's gonna be phenomenal for boxing. 100%.
Mm. Um, the fight itself. Have you ever thought about it? Like, as far as like how it would
You
play out?
can't. You can't. Everybody knows where I'm. You know what I'm saying? Going with it. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm
You
not
know.
talking about who you favor. I'm talking about, do you see the fight going in different types of ways as far as possibilities? Watching Devin, watching Tank, do you see just the style matchup? It could
No.
go a couple
I
different
see
ways.
from what Devin did in his last performance.
It made the fight
Tank
a lot closer, right?
it made the fight a phenomenal fight because a lot of people had Devin. They had Tank to just walk over him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now with what Devin did, he came in there, he showed size, he showed ability, he showed dominance, he showed ring generalship, he showed power, he showed something that a lot of people are saying. You know, the big argument now is how did he get so big, so fast, and so strong? You know what I'm saying? I mean, listen, so yes, of course, that possesses a great fight. It's gonna be a great fight for boxing. You know, hundred
And
percent.
both of these guys don't need money. Let's be honest.
No,
They both
hundred
don't need
percent.
money.
They both don't need money. Hundred
Wh-
percent.
When it comes to dictating the terms as far as what weight this fight should be placed at, what do you think it should be? Because I'm a big advocate of, I need to see the best version of these fighters when they do meet.
Well, I would just say whatever weight class you guys are campaigning at, if it's at 140, then we should do the 140 limit. If it's going to be at 135, then it should be at the 135 limit. So whatever
But
situation,
Tank's team saying that they're 35, they're campaigning at 135. Devin's team saying they campaigning at 140.
but then you
What do
gotta
you
wait. But then you gotta wait until both guys catch up with each other and make it on even playing fair grounds. 100%.
do you
Wait,
think
wait.
do you think a catch weight would be possible?
Yeah, but if it's a catch weight, then it's not a title fight. So that's where the and the F go. So at this type of fight, that should happen. If it's not for all the marbles, what are we doing this for?
Legacy
No, you gotta do it for the culture. You gotta do it for the championship. You gotta do it for the honor of the sport.
for
If
the
you're gonna
sport.
fight at fight, if you're gonna fight at 140 for the championship of the world, then you make the fight honorably at the weight class it should be, whether that's 35 or 140. Both men should come in at the weight class, at the weight, and do it. If not, save it. Save it until these guys get on even playing field. You know what I'm saying? These are some of the two best, junior welterweight and lightweight fighters in the world. In the world. So, you know what I'm saying? Unless it's at the limit of where it should be, then just keep going on and campaigning and beating everybody that's in your foresight or in your weight class and do it like that. 100%.
You know, it seems to me like when it comes to this fight, there's like a missing piece, and I feel like that piece, and hear me out, is Subriel Matias, because he has that IBF, right? That
At
IBF
140.
title at
At 140.
140, and
Right.
you know that they have a rehydration clause with 10 pounds, right?
Right.
So it wouldn't benefit Haney, but at the same time, Team Haney has said that they are interested in the Subriel Matias fight. But do you feel like, hey, Tank should probably just knock on Subriel Matias's door to see if he could get that fight, or straight fight
Yeah,
Haney?
but the problem is this. Tank is a 135-pound fighter, and he said that. So he's not a 140-pound fighter. So I think that
with the
respectfully,
WBA title now.
right? He's a champ of the world at 135. So respectfully, you know, he should campaign at 135. That doesn't make him lesser or anything. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like he's 135. Campaign at 135. Beat everybody in your surroundings and your era and your thing. You know what I'm saying? And then when you're ready to move up on the weight class of 140, then you look at the Haneys and Subio Martinez's and the rest of these guys. But until then, you know what I'm saying? Just keep campaigning at what you do. And Devin the same thing. Devin's at 140 pounds. Devin should fight the 140-pound fighter. That's at 140 pounds, and that's it. And like I said, Haney is not a guy that said he wants to, he wants to fight and hydrate and come in. You know, he wants, what I'm saying, his body to fill out and become who he want to be. So maybe the IBF ruling is not to his situation. Then don't do that right now. You know what I'm
So
saying? Like he said, he's not looking to become the undisputed champ of the world. He's not. You know what I'm saying? He's looking to fight at 140 pounds to do it the way and the style that he's looking to do it. And people should respect that.
right, but like say we say Tank goes and fights Super Matias, gets the IBF to negotiate
But
better.
Tank already said that he's not a 140-pound fighter. That's the point that him and Haney's going at. He's not a
But they've been
140
going at
pound.
it. They've been really going at it with each
That's
other.
boxing. That's
Yeah.
boxing. Boxers, these fighters, bro. These fighters, let them, let them, let them do what they do. That's it. They fighters. Them ain't no punks there. Both of them, they solid fighters. They're competitors. They're warriors. They're top notch pugilists of the world. You know what I'm saying? They going. They. I've never seen nobody with that type of so close to weight classes be friends. No, there is no friends, brother. We are competitors. You know what I'm saying? I don't like you, you don't like me. Now, until we fight or you go up and get out of my way and get out of my way and I'm out of your way or we fight and a winner and there's a winner and a loser, we're not never gonna see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta just respect that and just honor that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's anything wrong that the camps you're gonna find because the fighters are going at it, the camps are gonna get at it. Of course, that's Bill Haney's son. You hear it? You know what I'm saying? I got three sons myself. Anybody my sons go at, I'm going at. You know what I'm saying? So that's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? And the same thing with Tank's team. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's you know what I'm saying? The trainers are just like his son. That's his son. He raised them. He's like, yo, my son going at it. I'm going at him too. So, honorably, I think it's great for boxing. It keeps boxing here. It keeps boxing here. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's doing nothing wrong. Nobody's doing nothing wrong. You know what I'm saying? And that's it. They everybody swinging their sword. It's everybody got a sword and they swinging that shit. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's doing nothing wrong. Nobody's doing nothing wrong.
Shout out to Claymore Rain. Thank you for the $5. But it seems if we wait too long, Devin gonna be too big. He says he wants to move to go up to 147. Tank isn't getting too much bigger. Am I a miscalculating?
It's boxing for you, baby. They're gonna figure it out. Too much money on the line. They going they're gonna figure it out.
You think
They're
it's
gonna
too much
figure it out.
money to turn down?
That's too much at all. 100%, 100%. And the longer they wait, it's like wine, baby. It's like wine. The longer you let it sit, the shit gonna do nothing but go up and get better. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? It ain't gonna do nothing but go up and get better. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Do you think? Because, like I said before, if Tank was to think about it, like, hey, if I feel like Haney has a great size advantage, and if he's putting on, 165 pounds that they've been projecting on fight night,
Alleged, allegedly,
allegedly.
because we don't know if that was an accurate number of what Devin came in at. Nobody, Devin never weighed in two times and showed the world tonight I'm this weight, so we don't know that. That's an allegedly talk.
But say if he if he goes and fights Matias to get the IBF to negotiate, all right, we'll unify at 140. but now I got some leverage as far as going against Devin. What do you think about a fight with Matias and Tank Davis at 140 pounds for that belt, the IBF belt?
If Tank wants to come up and suit by the rules of 140 pounds, and he wants to step into that class, I think that'd be a explosive fight. You got two dynamite punchers, two dynamite fighters, young guys, hungry, determined. You know what I'm saying? I think that fight would be, who am I to say, what's gonna happen in that fight? I don't know. I'm just like a fan, like everybody else. I think it's excellent for boxing.
Mm-hmm.
I know I will be there. I'm gonna be there. watch it, watching the fight. You know what I'm saying? I think it's excellent for boxing. Excellent, excellent.
Right. I do. I think so too. I think
You
that'll be
can't
a great fight.
you you can't say that with Matias doing what he's been doing. You can't count him out. You can't count him out. That boy's ferocious. He's ferocious. He's no joke. And then with Tank doing what he's been doing, you definitely can't count him out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Definitely. So, and like I said, when you got fighters that's known to knock fighters out and to end the shit in one punch, you can never just put a cap on, oh no, he's gonna win or he's gonna win, because these guys possess, these are the judges. They bring the judges with them. I was one of these fighters that I brought the judges with me. So no matter what that poll say, no matter what that betting odds say, I came in there a lot of nights and upset at the you know what I'm saying, the polls.
BZ baby, thank you for the $2. Same day weigh-ins at left. Let get the Tank fight. What do you think about? Damn, same day weigh-ins. But that's been like back in the days, huh?
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, that doesn't go with the rulage of what boxers do today. So I don't think that'll happen.
Right, right. What do
I
you
don't.
think?
You know me. I don't like to do the if, what if, maybe if, because them comments sometimes they can go crazy. You know what I mean? You don't want to say that. You want to. Oh, what's the real situation? What's really gonna happen? If Tank comes up to 140, now he's campaigning at 140-pound class, and he'll go under the rulage of what the IBF rulage is for the Matias fight, and that's it.
Mm,
You can't
mm-hmm.
say what if that's, what if that, you know, what if Zab Judah come back? You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying it's crazy to put those things out there like that.
That is true.
Yeah.
Um, you know, it just Devin's been the topic of everybody's
Since how long?
since what Cambosa's.
Since Yeah, before that, Devin's been the talk of the town.
I
He's
mean,
been the talk. Even when he was in Mexico, even when he's fighting in Mexico, people are like, who is this young kid coming up, taking all the fights over in Mexico? Now he came
ever
to
since
the
he linked up with Eddie, I think he's been doing really well.
he came to the lights and put his name in the lights, and once he stamped his name in the lights, he just been doing nothing but going up and going up and going up and going up. Same thing with Gervonta Davis. When he put his name in the lights, he's been nothing but the talk of the town. He's been going into fights, you know, putting guys out. When you're doing things like that, people are going to talk about you. You're going to be known as great. You're going to be known as what if. Nobody can ever just say, well, nobody can have a 100% definite answer to what's going to happen, because these guys bring this. And at any point, at any time of the fight, they can get in there and end this shit.
Right, and
It
then
was like Tyson. It was like Tyson. Tyson was a smaller guy. He fought bigger heavyweights that was there. It was known to be ferocious, dynamite, knocking guys out. But Mike was always that. You like, but Mike Tyson, but you know what I'm saying. So it's always that situation. And what Devin did the last fight, he's showing power, he's showing size, he's showing ability. He's showing me, forget about skills and defense. He's been had that. You know what I'm saying? Now he's coming to his own. He's only 25 years old. He's stepping to his own. His man strength is now just developing. You know, forget about what people are talking about. His man strength is coming in out. Every man knows you don't really get your 100% man strength until you get like 25 years old.
facts.
So now
Sometimes
he's
later.
yeah, sometime later, you know what I'm saying? So now he's grown into his body, he's grown into his manhood, he's grown into his strength. Anything can happen.
Shout out to Rapstar Boxing Knowledge. Respect to Mill City and Zab Judah from London. Going on, my man?
Shout to London. What
Shout
up?
out to London. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Subscribe to the channel. Um, yeah, Devin looked real big. He looked comfortable at 140. Um,
We should stop saying he looked big. Devin is a big kid, period. He's a big guy, tall kid, good reach, long arms. He's grown into his body. Well, why people can't just say that Devin he's filling out to be great? You know, he has 47 talks already. Why? Because he knows he's a big kid. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Don't put nothing else on it. You know what I'm saying? He's a big guy. He's a big, strong kid that's developing into his body. He's coming into his manhood, and this is what happens. When everybody else do it, nobody say nothing. When they
mm,
grow into their size, when they grow into who they are, and nobody else say nothing. You know what I'm saying? I was a rather smaller guy. I just carry strong power. Tank is the same thing. He's a smaller guy that carry that power, that carry that dynamite. So you might not see guys like Zab Judah and Gervonta Davis get super big, and you know that's not our capability. Our strengths in other ways. You know what I'm saying? Devin is a bigger, longer, linkier. You know what I'm saying? Guy that's growing into his mass of his body,
mm.
and he's just it's coming out in front of our eyes. That's it. That's the only thing that's happening. He's not doing nothing wrong. He's blossoming in front of our eyes. Skill, power, agility, ring generalship, phenomenal skills is coming out in front of our eyes. That's it. That's all it has. It's almost like a flower watching a flower blossom out into what it, you know what I'm saying, it's supposed to be. And that's what Devin Haney is doing.
A A Trasher says the snack strength.
Listen, man, I don't know anything that can make you, you know, there's been fighters that's been known and let's say known to be on some other stuff and they still can't win. Devin is not that kind. Devin's not. Listen, man. Devin don't even talk that much, bro. Like far more or less cheat. That's not his point, right? You know what I'm saying? I think people should stop that. Stop that. That's cap. That's cap. One thing about Devin, he gonna give it to you the real raw way. That's 100% facts about it. 100% facts about it.
You
To meet
know,
him, to know him, and to know who he is as a person, sit down and conversate with him is to love him. 100%. When you get to sit and kick it with Devin, you're gonna be like, yo, I have a lot of respect for that guy because he comes off he is a great person. He's a great guy. People that's around him, that's in the team, and that's what gives Bill that much confidence to be able to talk the way he talks is because he knows who his son is. He knows what goes into Devin. He knows the ability Devin has, and that's why he's so passionate about what he feels with Devin Haney. 100%. 100%. Nothing else.
I mean, just hearing talks of like him, wanting to go to 147 pounds. I mean, I guess I've seen in a podcast that they were talking about, Keith Thurman, possibly fighting Devin Haney at 147 pounds. Then you got the guys like Boots Ennis. Like, do you think this might be a little too soon?
Look at Bruce Ennis. He's a big guy. He's a big,
Really big.
tall, lanky guy. You know what I'm saying? He went over to 140, 35. He did the same thing. You know what I'm saying? But nobody say he's on a program and all like that. Like these are big young guys. They just growing into their bodies. You know what I'm saying? Devin might be a light middleweight when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, give him a benefit of the doubt. Don't say that he's on something. That's to me, that's buffoonery. That's buffoonery. I don't. That's what gets me mad when I hear people say he's on something, he's taking something to get to where he's at. You know what I'm saying? Why can't that? Why can't that ability just be in his body? Why can't that? Why he got to put something else on him? Come on,
Mm, mm.
crazy.
Breezy baby, thank you for the $2. Devin versus Gary Antoine at 140 pounds. That's a real fight. 140 pounds, Gary Antoine Russell with Devin Haney. That would be good. I mean, that'd be definitely an entertaining fight. Kind of fights like Sean Porter, could be like a Sean Porter, Errol Spence type of a matchup, type of a deal. What do you think about that fight with Antoine and Devin Haney?
When the fight is made and it's locked in stone, then we'll speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Till then, it's a
Yeah,
great fight. Devin's the king right now. So I mean, let's give him his flowers while he reigning on the throne. That's it. That's it, bro. That's it.
yeah,
He ain't doing
Devin.
nothing wrong. He ain't doing nothing wrong. He's doing everything right. It's always like when you're doing everything right, people always gotta point the fingers, say, "Well, what if this that? Well, what about if Deontay Wilder come down and fight Devin Haney? Like, what about Canelo fight Devin Haney? How would Devin bench out with Canelo? Like, come on,
Mm,
he's doing great. He's doing great right now. He sold the Bay out. He's showing the ability in front of people's eyes that people didn't think he possessed. He's doing it right in front of your eyes, so your eyes are like, "Oh shit, wait a minute, he did that. Wow, he got to be on something. He gotta. Come on, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just to say, "Wow, congratulations, Devin, you did your job." Why can't we just say that? That's easy. That's super easy. Congratulations, Dev. You did your job. You did a great job. That's that's too easy for people to say. But to say, well, he took this and he did that and he blew up to 180 and that's come on, bro. Stop it. Stop trying to be the top of the conversation. And just say, yo, that kid is dope. You know what I'm saying? When Gervonta gets to 140 pounds and he's ready to go and he tells the world, I'm at 140 pounds and I'm ready to fight under the rulage of what 140 pounds develops under, then we'll make our decisions on what happened with the Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis. Until then, Tank is 135. He's the king of 135. Devin's 145. He's the king of 140 pounds. We're going to look at guys that's 140. And for Tank, we're going to look at guys that's 135. And that's it. Just keep it like that until the time comes. When those guys go back and forth with each other, that's what they're supposed to do. They're top pugilists. They're top fighters. They got to pop their shit. I mean, when I first started, I was going at fighters that I never even fought. But when I was in the weight cut, I remember I was like 6-0, screaming. I'm going to fights, looking at the champion like, "What? I'll beat your ass!" Like literally. And the champ looking at me like, "Who the hell is this?" They didn't know who I was. Who the hell is this kid, right? But that's just the competitiveness of a fighter. You know what I'm
so
saying?
shout out to my man Punch Drunk. He goes and says, hold on one second. He says, uh, you met Punch too in the fights. He was sitting behind you. Um,
Oh, dope.
Teofimo is the king. He beat the king, Josh Taylor. That is that issue. Y'all crown dudes when Teo beat the man at 140. Haney is second, respectfully. Let's rate them accordingly.
We're going on performances. We're going on performances. That's all I say. We're going on performances. Haney's performances has been nothing but spectacular.
Damn, but
He's
yo, Teo,
he's
Teo,
yet I don't he's yet to have a blemish. Think about that. That's all I'm saying. Haney's yet to have a blemish. Yet, yet,
yo.
yet. When he have a blemish, then we can talk about something else. But right now, let's give credit where credit is due. T.O.'s great. T.O.'s great at what he do. He's great at what he do. But Devin is yet to have a blemish at moving up in weight cut. He just got the 140. Got a clean record. He got white paper with no scratches on it. Come on, bro. You can't find a dark spot on the white paper. If it was dark spots on the white paper, you'll be able to see it. We ain't seen it on Devin paper yet. So let's
Yo,
just give the man his credit.
yo, bro, I remember talking to you the next day after TOB Josh Taylor. And we like, yo,
I gave him his props. I
You
gave him
said,
his props.
yo, he must be from Brooklyn.
He is from Brooklyn. Yeah, he's from Brooklyn. He walked in that jungle. He walked in that jungle. He lived in that jungle. He represented. You know what I'm saying? I know they got the Florida stuff in him and all that, but he came out his mouth and said he's from Brooklyn. So until he denounced that, then we'll you know what I'm saying, we'll carry it like that. But you know, he drunk that water. You know,
Yo,
it's something
Zab,
about drinking that. It's something about drinking that Brooklyn water, man. It brings something up out of you, you know.
yo, Zab got tight real quick.
Nah, I don't get tired. I ain't get tired. I like Taylor Fimo. I want you to get see. Don't get it wrong, y'all. I
You
like and I
funny,
love
yo.
Taylor
You
Fimo
you got
Lopez.
mad energetic. You're like, nah, nah.
No, I'm just saying, like when Devin show us a blemish, and we can respectfully say, "Oh, well, he ain't do this. He ain't do that." He's done everything right. He's done everything right, bro. Like I said, it's much easier for people just to give him his credit than to discredit him. Stop with the hate. Like when you discredit people, sometimes it comes off as hate. It comes off as hate, bro. Stop it.
You know what's
Just say he's great, and then when you got a situation where you could put him in to say that, well, he ain't do this, or when if God forbid him and Tank fight and something happens to him, then you could say different. But until then, stop,
you
stop,
know, real
stop
talk.
looking for stuff to point at and pinpoint and say, he's not great because of this. Wait till that day happens, which I don't see it, and I don't think, and I know it. Excuse me, it's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
What's not gonna
So
happen?
the blemish when the white paper gonna have dark spots on it, and Devin
Mm,
Haney's paper, that's
mm,
his resume is a white paper right now. There is no dark spots on it. If there was dark spots on it, we'd be able to see it loud and clear. But there is none yet. So let life blossom out to be what it's gonna be. You know, Tank, same thing. He got a white paper. He ain't got no blemishes. Give the man his credit. The man is dope. Matias got a white paper, no blemishes. Give him his credit.
he
You
got one
know,
loss.
okay. He been doing so great that we don't even recognize that. Look at that.
Yeah, because
That's
he
dope.
knocked that dude out after anyway.
There you go. He pulling that. That's only man we know in this era that done anything like that was who? Lennox Lewis came back and beat everybody that beat him. You know what I'm saying? Erases the white, the dark blemishes off the record. He wiped it off the
Revenge.
paper
Yep.
to put it back. You know what I'm saying? Lennox Lewis was the guy that had the white out. He had white out. They put black spots on his paper, and he came in, erase that, take it off. You know what I'm saying? So
How about this? If Teofimo is not in that Cambosa's fight, is he still? Could he be pound for pound? Could he? Could he be the face of boxing?
we ain't doing that. We ain't
We ain't
doing
doing
that.
that.
We ain't doing that.
We not doing
We
that.
ain't,
What if?
we ain't gonna do that. What if shit? No. We ain't gonna do that. We gonna speak on facts here. This is no cap. Yeah, I know when I get on, it's no cap. Straight up. I speak straight facts. No cap. 31 times I've been right. Come on. Come on.
Mm.
Come on. I'm just saying that 31 times.
All right. So then,
Despite what? Let's go. Talk to me.
they were talking about. I think if Haney was to get this fight with Regis and win, he would have to take Regis as mandatory that he was supposed to fight, which is Sandor Martin. How does Haney do against Sandor Martin, the guy
I
that
don't I don't I don't even I don't in respect to Sandor Martin, I've never heard of him and I've never seen him fight yet. Sorry.
okay, fair to say, fair to say.
I don't. Yeah.
What do you rate a Teofimo Lopez and Devin Haney fight as far as competition is concerned? Is that the best fight at 140?
But for right now, world champion, yeah. 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 100%. It's a great fight. It's a great fight. It's a great fight.
But what do you think? You think that's like a mega fight?
It's a mega fight right now. But when Devin put that cape on his back, you know who we going to the top, higher and higher. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Come on, man. What you want from me? But y'all know where I lay at. Y'all know where I rely at. Y'all know where my heart is at. Y'all know where, and my heart is facts. I don't speak no cap. I ain't with it. I ain't with no sucker shit. I ain't never been no sucker. I ain't never did no sucker shit in boxing ever. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you straight up. Until y'all can show me something else a black spot on Devin Haney's resume, stop it. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Mm.
Stop the cap. Give the man his credit. You know,
Who who you got for fighter of the year?
that's a good thing. You know, Inoue is definitely in there. Terrence Crawford is definitely in there. Devin Haney's 100% in there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this was a big year. A lot of great fights. A lot of big fights. You know, Canelo's in there. Canelo did some great stuff too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this was a big, tough, hard year. 100%. No
What
shade on
Canelo?
nobody. No shade on nobody.
What Canelo got? He got the John Ryder and the Charlo fight. Shit. I remember talking to you when I heard that the news was happening. You and I thought the same thing.
What?
We knew Canelo was coming for those twins. Stop playing.
He came and did his numbers. He came and did his numbers, man. He came and did his numbers. But like I said, in all respect to the Charlos, they had to go up in weight class.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. He did the same thing Canelo did when Canelo went up and fought Bebo. He did the same thing. Same thing. He went to go try to accomplish history. That's it. He ain't do nothing wrong. He ain't do nothing. I think if anything, Charlo gained off of that fight. He gained. He didn't get knocked out. He went the distance. He went 12 rounds. He lost the fight honorably. Now he go back to his weight class and do what he got to do. Got to give him his props on that. Still.
He probably lost casual fans that believe in him. Like some people believe their favorite
I,
fighter is invincible.
yeah, but I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how. That's like Robin going up and fighting Superman. We know what's gonna happen. Robin's a great dynamic duel situation in the Marvel world. He's a great guy, but going up to fight Superman, your big homie, we know we know what's supposed to happen there or could happen there.
Yeah.
But I respect him for stepping up and taking on a challenge and trying to do the impossible, make the impossible possible. You gotta respect him for that. Canelo did the same thing. Canelo went up to Bevo and he tried to make the impossible possible. He came off short. What did he do? Go back to his weight class and do it and keep campaigning. Brush your shoulders off and keep it moving. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. No shade on that.
What are the chances of this year coming up next year? Will 2024 be better than this year for boxing?
Possibility. Possibility. Every year everything's get bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? We always see history goes higher and higher and higher. You know what I'm saying? The goals and the things that we set, the new fighters have broken, and that's their job. Mayweather has set a legacy and thing, but now fighters are going to surpass that. Ali set a legacy in the record. Fighters came and surpassed that. Mike Tyson, they came and surpassed that. They came and did bigger and better. You know what I'm saying? That's what life is about. Being better than the last generation of what they did. You know what I'm saying?
You've been around boxing for many generations. Not to
Many
age you,
generations.
not to age you or anything, but you know, tell me when you look at this modern day age of boxing right now, what catches your eye, and what do you think about the skill level between boxers and this day and age versus back in the day?
Yeah, boxing. These guys. It's a different situation in boxing. It's a monetized sport right now. These guys are making phenomenal checks. You know what I'm saying? Win, lose, or draw. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they definitely broke the barrier of finance. 100%. Definitely broke the fight. When you don't got to fight as hard and make double or triple the money, I mean, what's wrong with that? Nothing. Nothing. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think about as far as the skill level is concerned?
Yeah.
Is your average bum today the average bum back in the days?
No, I think guys was a little tougher back then. They went through mano a mano. It was mano a mano. guys definitely back in the days was definitely, you know, in they took fights, you know, more seriously. They was definitely in shape for certain fights. You know what I'm saying? When guys went in the, you know, to defend their title or go try to get a title, they definitely was prepared and wanted to go the distance. Rock'em sock'em robots. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Michael Dopes, all these guys. You know what I'm saying? They Ray Mercer, Dopes. These guys, they was boom, 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 boom. You know what I'm
Ray
saying?
Mercer.
Yeah, they definitely was different. Tim Witherspoon. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of guys. Vernon Forrest. You know what I'm saying? There was a
He don't
lot of
get the
guys that,
praises that he deserves, Warren Forrest.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, and this is sometimes because a network or a book don't speak about you, people know. You can't fool the people, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? You can't fool the people. You can't fool the people because when I got a list of names go across the board, some of these top guys that was back in the days, names are not up there. That doesn't mean that you garbage or you're not on that level. You know what I'm saying? On that situation. I mean, that's just how it is. You know, a lot of these situations are man made. They're man made pick situations. So now a person picked that, a board picked that, people with opinions picked that. It doesn't solidify or say that that's locked in stone of that guy was the greatest or he's the best or he's no. That's that committee or board or situation or person's opinion. There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
But people, no, people, you can't fool people, bro. Yeah, people when you go, yo, that fight right there was the shit. That fighter right there was the shit. That situation was the shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't overlook that or fool that. You can't. You can't.
It's true. 100%. Make sure you guys smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and also I pinned down Zab Judah's YouTube channel as well. Champ
Champ
Talk
talk.
with Zab Judah. Make sure you guys go by, smash the subscribe button, like some of the content to get him monetized and get him ready to go live any day he wants. What do you think about this heavyweight bout coming up in Saudi
Dope.
Arabia?
Dope. Dope. I think these guys are gonna go. You know, it's time that the heavyweight division comes back and show the world that what the big guys are made of. You know what I'm saying? Joshua, he's another force to be reckoned with. Wilder got the one hitter quitter. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury, you know, these guys are. Wait, is Tyson Fury fighting that card too?
No.
Okay, he's not fighting. Excuse me. But I like Tyson Fury. That's why I say that. Yeah, I mean, you know, Big Baby gonna fight on that again. You know what I'm saying? It's time that he come around and show the world who he is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a lot of great guys. You know what I'm saying? You got other guys that they're fighting. That just because you don't know a person's name, it's like Bam Bam, you know, Bam from last night. You know, a lot of people are not familiar with him. His name wasn't recognized on any kind of charts or any kind of list or anything. But he stanked his name in the claim last night. Bang. Hello, everybody, look at me. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? It's like how when Devin first came to the game, he stamped his name and they just kept going fight by fight, one fight at a time. Put your name in put your name in the lights, put your name in the sand, mark your name in the ink, and keep going.
So that matchup with Wilder and Joseph Parker, what do you think?
I think it's that's gonna be a good fight. Because Joseph Parker's a beast too. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if he come to the fight like how he started out in the game, I think it's gonna be a very competitive fight. Because remember, Joseph Parker used to be talking shit. He was moving, he was knocking. Yeah. Joseph was knocking guys out. I mean, Wilder, what can you say about Wilder? Deontay is young. 3 seconds is night night. You know what I'm saying? He can close your eyes when they wide open in 3 seconds. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? When guys possess that kind of power, he's long, he's rangy, he's lanky. You know what I'm saying? Let's see where he went back to the drawing board. If he put together the skills and the good jab and the combinations and in the good situation that he's supposed to put together, if he put it together, I guarantee he'll be a force to be reckoned with. 100%. I like Deontay Wilder.
Do you think that Parker could pull up the upset though?
Anything possible with heavyweights now. It's one punch.
True.
Any one of them could end the night. You know what I'm saying? In one punch. So one thing about the heavyweight division, you gotta always take into consideration when a person is a strong fighter. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go. I mean, Chris Bird was probably one of the smaller heavyweights that you knew it was a 12-round fight going on, and Chris Bird is gonna beat the shit out of you every round. Every round he's gonna beat the shit out of you, but at the end it's gonna be a 12-round decision. You know what I'm saying? Some of the other guys that's coming in there with they got donkey in their glove, and they can end that shit. It could be losing a fight and just come back, boom, night. You know what I'm saying? So Riddick Bowe is one of them guys. He was known to end shit. You know what I mean? So
Mickey Ward will be losing the fight.
make you what? Another one. Come back and hit you with that liver shot. Yak up. Get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? And he was a smaller guy.
Find a way
What
to
about even other guys that was not talked about? Randall Bailey. Remember Randall Bailey?
yeah.
Randall was parking dudes, parking them. You hear me? I mean, they was stiff. He was leaving them like this. They were stiff on the floor, out. You know what I'm saying? These are guys that's not talked about or don't never get their credit. It's been a lot of guys throughout the years that's been known to be one-hitter quitters. It could turn the shit around in 3 seconds. Turn it around.
Yeah.
It's tons more. I'm just my memory, is not coming back right now fast enough. But as we keep talking, it'll come back.
Yeah,
Bailey's and I dudes are cold. Yeah.
cold.
Word, cold.
Pocket.
What about
Julian Jackson.
Julian Jackson. Oh my God, Jackson was what holding. What about my other guy from London? He got he got a son fight right now.
Costa Zoo.
No, not Costa.
That's not London.
Connor
Ben.
No, yeah, Nigel Benn. What about Nigel Benn? What about his father?
Nigel Ben, yeah.
What? His father was a monster, my guy. Parking shit. Boop, boop. Parking it. You know what I'm saying? Word. What about guys like that? That was no joke.
That could be a possibility a fight. Haney and Conor Benn, they're in the same.
Yeah, they're in the same situation. Yeah, that can happen. Conor Benn, big shout to Conor Benn. He's been running it up. You know what I'm saying? He's been known to be a killer. He came in the game as a killer. That's my boy. You know what I'm saying? What about Conor Benn? Now, what about Conor Benn and Matthias? Ooh. Now that's a fight that's like this because both of them is with the shit. Now think about that.
I mean, if Matthias wants to move up, that would be a good fight for him. A lot of people will figure out who he is.
What do you mean move up? I thought he's 140.
Yeah, Conor Benn's 147.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. But then how you gonna talk about Conor Benn and Haney? Stop it. See, you just throw my boy in the boat. You just throw him in a boat with no
No,
life
it's
vest.
not that. But you know what, Zab, you can't get mad at me because it's Bill's fault.
I don't think Bill's ever called. Bill didn't call out Conor Benn. He didn't. I don't.
Bill's.
Well, I didn't see that interview where Bill called out Conor Benn. I didn't see that.
He said that he would entertain a fight. There would be a big fight, but the bottom line is
He never said Conor Benn. He never said Conor Benn's name.
Yeah, they asked a question. Yeah, the media asked him a question. What do you think about Conor? He would entertain that fight if he goes to welterweight. If this is Bill Haney saying he'll go to welterweight, and these are the names that are on Eddie Hearn's stable. This all makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It all makes sense. So the media guys are gonna ask these type of questions, and Bill is gonna answer them.
I like Conor Benn. His pops was a monster. You know what I'm saying? That's why 2024 is gonna be exciting for boxing. Exciting year because these kind of fights are gonna happen. Matias kind of been Haney Tank. You know what I'm saying? Haney Telefimo. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Garcia and Tank. You know what I'm saying? You still got big fights out there. Oh no, Ryan Garcia and Tank already fought. Yeah. Let's talk about that. Who else is at 135 pounds for Tank to fight?
Shakur, Frank Martin,
Oh, Shakur. Yeah, excuse me. Shakur. Yep.
Edwin De Los Santos.
De Los Santos. I like De Los Santos. De Los Santos is coming with the shit. Yeah. Yeah. I like to see De Los Santos and Frank Martin fight. I think that would be dope. And the winner
Yo,
of that fight,
I think
the
that's
winner,
gonna happen.
yeah, and the winner of that fight, you know what I'm saying, could fight Tank or one of those guys. Tank or Shakur, 100%. See,
Yeah,
now we talk about guys that's in the same weight class, that campaigns on the same level, that we really could talk about that really could happen. Not guys from this class to that class to jump up and what if. No, we ain't doing no what ifs. We doing good fights that can happen in the same weight class that right now can happen. And that's it.
yeah.
I got to light another stogie, baby. It's getting interesting now. Now we're talking. Baby. I had to get the cobwebs out of Mill's head and get everything on the right page. Y'all see how I did that? I got everything on the right page. I got everything flowing in the right situation. Shout out to Drew Estates. You know what I'm saying? That guava latte. It's that guava latte. Latte. Guava. Go check it out.
And
And look,
smash the like button.
I got no deal with Drew Estates, no nothing. I just like their cigars. The cigars is fire. The square box ones. They're very cool. Very, very dope. It's my thing.
So our card that we didn't get to talk about is the 40-year-olds.
Mm.
Talk to me. What do you think about these older guys going into the ring and rematching since 11 years ago?
I think for them, man, it was good for both of them to get in the ring and just get off some cobwebs, just get in the ring and just, exchange some leather. You know, I don't know if they was friends or what, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. 40 years old, it just showed that, 40 years old guys is not supposed to be in the ring. This is a young man's sport.
Hmm. Clay Moraine, thank you for the $2. Should Tank be trying to unify his division? What do you think, Zeb?
Yeah, why not? Who else is the champions?
You got Shakur Stevenson with the WBC. Tank got the WBA.
Who got the
And
IBF?
I think they might be fighting. I think Lomachenko might be fighting that for Kambosos.
So we
Guerrero
saying right
versus
now, that the IBF is vacant
yeah,
at 135? Okay.
yeah it is.
And that's the belts Devin gave up, right?
They even gave up all of them.
I know, but you, you, that's the belts Devin gave up, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what normally happens, right? When
Uh,
you
I'm just saying. We back to Haney again. I'm just saying. It's something that we gave up. Hey, you guys go ahead and do that.
so at the end of the fight, first of all, what did you think about their performance?
Who?
What do you think? What did you think about Berto and Guerrero's performance for the age that they're at?
They said it themselves. You know, Berto said, I think I had enough. I'm gonna take my old ass home. Go sit down. You know.
And then Guerrero said, you know, he wants to see what if he
I
can
mean,
make another run.
Guerrero did two big things. I mean, nobody quits on a high horse, so I understand where Guerrero's coming from. But what weight did they fight at?
147.
Hmm. Yeah, I know where the king lay at that weight.
Should they continue?
Ain't nobody smoking no bud over there. You heard me? Ain't smoking no bud over there.
Would you want
You
to see
notice
a
how these guys are real lenient with his name now, right? They ain't just capping off with his name like that, right? Everybody they getting around that. They getting around the bud. Everybody, I don't smoke weed. I don't smoke bud. I don't. Nobody want to smoke bud no more.
Oh, what do you think about a Rosado versus Berlanga? Rosado's been very outspoken about trying to get that fight. DM and
I like
Berlanga.
that. I like that fight. I like when fighters go at fighters like how these guys are doing today. These guys are dope, man. They Instagramming, they going live, they doing podcasts, they talking their shit. You know, they in their DM. If they had his address, he'll send him a note to his house, send him a Christmas gift, all that type of stuff. I like that. I like all that. They go into nightclubs, sending each other bottles with contracts. That's dope. That's dope. That's showing that yo, I really want to smoke. What's up? Let's make it happen. You give a fuck where we at. What's up? That's dope.
Mm, yeah, I like Pacheco and Berlanga. That would be a good one too. Pacheco and you know what people we were talking Pacheco and David Morrell wouldn't be too bad. Two young
I
guys.
like I like that. I like that too. But keep that monster out your mouth. You heard?
You know he's a beast.
Mm-hmm.
He's definitely a beast. Um, smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Make sure you guys go to my guy's YouTube channel as well. Go and subscribe to Champ Talk with Zab Judah.
I
Make
think
sure,
we'll be able to go. I think we'll be able to go live too soon.
yeah. How you doing?
Yeah, we're doing good. I reached out to YouTube, and big shout out to the people over at YouTube for the courtesy and the blessings. So you know what I'm saying. I think we'll be able to step into the plate.
I love it. I love it. Zab Judah's a good interviewer, man. You should think about getting in commentary. Man, Zab Judah always in commentary, but they should give
But
him a.
I know what they mean. I know what they mean. They mean step up to the big leagues and you know get into the numbers and
Put on that
the
suit. Put on that
yeah
suit
yeah
again.
yeah yeah yeah. You know, I ain't got no problem with it. I ain't got no problem. I would love to get in there and give my opinion on what I see and what I'm observing. I would love it. Amazon Prime. What's up?
Black and snoring. Zab is chilling. That boy always chilling, man. That boy living life all the time.
From the Most High.
Goes. Does he think Corey beat Ricardo in their fight?
Who's Corey? I know you talk about Corey Spence and Mayoga.
Ricardo, yeah, probably yeah, Ricardo
Yeah,
Mayorga.
he did beat him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he did beat him. He beat him. Shout out to Corey Spence. Corey Spence is one of the slickest fighters of our generation and time. That boy, and he was an entertainer. Show me who else entertained bigger or better than what Corey Spence did, guys. Every time he came to the ring, he came in with a classic situation. Word, gotta give him that. He came to the ring with classic situations.
He's a good guy. Corey's a good guy. Got over 188 votes, guys, and y'all think that Ben Rodriguez and Edwards was the fight of the night. Now, my question to you: did Ryu possibly get knockout of the year?
Wait a minute. Let's talk about. We ain't talk about how Jake Paul used that Zab Judah uppercut. Yaga. We ain't talking
Yaka.
about that. We ain't talking about that. We ain't talking about that. Congratulations to Jake Paul on that beautiful knockout, that beautiful uppercut. Jake, I know you had to be watching them Judah tapes. I know it. Julian Love was over there. Somebody was over there putting on that super uppercut. You know what I'm saying? Because he yacked up. That was beautiful. Word.
Mm.
Shout out to Jake
Zab,
Paul. What do you think is next for Jake Paul?
on another no-name fighter.
Oh man, don't do that, man. Give him his props, man. He was a YouTuber
Yeah,
that
let
came
him
to
take
the
his time.
boxing.
Let him
That
take his
came to the.
time.
Okay. All right, okay. I thought you was saying like he was a YouTuber that came to the boxing world and made people put respect on his name, and I commend him for that. He really took the
You ain't,
boxing world serious. I ain't gonna front. He come
you
to the
ain't
ring with his.
fighting.
Wait a minute. He come to the ring in better condition than some of these fighters come into the ring. As
Yeah,
far as physique and everything, come on,
but I don't.
gotta
I
give
don't
it to.
see. I don't see him messing with anybody in the top 20.
Oh wait,
He's in cruiser. He's a cruiserweight.
I don't even know who that. I don't even. You don't even know who that. That's why you going to your phone. Don't speak too soon, Mills. Who number 10? Don't go to 20. Start at the top 10. Let's
I'm
see.
gonna show you something, and you're gonna
Top.
be like, "What?"
I don't want to see no. Don't show me 25. Who knows the top 10? Put some respect on Jake name.
You said put some respect on Jake's name.
Word. And I want to know where the fuck did he put that big ass robot at? Where does that robot go? How did that robot get to
I
every
was
venue?
watching the robot move the other day, and I think that is a person.
I like these speculations. We got to give to Jake and find out what's going on with the robot. Is it computerized, ran, or is it a person in there working it? And then when you break it down, how the hell? Where does that robot go? Does it do it walk home? Do, do the shit fly home? Can it fly? Like, like what's up?
See, this is if you look at Jake Paul's box rec here, right? This is Jake Paul's box rec. He's ranked number 25 in America when it
In
comes to
America,
cruiserweights.
he ain't do bad. That's a YouTuber now. That's dope. That's big. That's big. That's big.
Just to be ranked with this many fights,
That's big. How many fights you got?
1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, he got, what does it say? He's eight. He's 8-1. He had 9 fights.
David Morrell is champ of the world. 8 fights. What are you talking about? Why is it impossible? I mean, why?
Well, he's an interim champ. He's not a world champ.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. I thought that was a world title. My bad.
You know Canelo. Cinnamon got all those belts.
Mmm. Talk to him nice, Mills. Talk to him nice. Talk to him
You
nice.
know he got that. Um, but nah, I think that you know what I'm saying, he had a great nice little uppercut. I liked it. He set it up with the jab.
Great, little nice. Mm.
What was crazy, he landed the shot and he did that little Chinese thing, like bow to the head, like
Mm.
you. I was
I thought he, I thought he went like that when he was going down.
like, Jake is crazy, yo.
Yeah, no.
So
That was
he showed he got a big right hand, but now he's showing he got an uppercut too.
big uppercut. Showed his hook. His hook is big. Got a big hook. He's showing real well-rounded skills. Big shout out to Jake Paul. Word.
Then not to like throw something wild, but yo, freaking Haney's beatdown against Regis Prograis made Regis want to go do MMA.
Wow.
Diablo.
Little change of heart. It's okay. Little
Yeah.
change.
I know that was like out of the ordinary, but I had to say it. I was like, damn, because I
Something
did
that
hate
Haney,
Regis.
something that Devin, some of the magical situation that he does. Yeah. May God change professions and change situations. Yeah.
Yeah, I knew you would have liked that one. I knew you would have liked that one. But check.
I'm just saying. We haven't seen nobody else come back yet that he's put his hands on. They ain't came back and did nothing yet, right? Cambosis, Lomo. We ain't seen nobody come back and do nothing spectacular, right? Have we?
Right. Right.
Okay. So
Right.
I'm going on facts. I'm going on facts. No cap. Straight facts. Just saying.
Right. So answer my question. Do you think Ryo got possibly knockout of the year, or more like Inoue with that
Oh yeah. Oh man, Ryo. I got because the comeback, that right there is ferocious.
losing and coming
Comeback,
and then knocking out?
coming back. Then he had him. Then he had him on his face. He was like, you know, he was face down, and he didn't move for a good little minute.
Good little minute.
Good little minute. He was. Yeah.
All Colbert was saying is, yo, we got to run it back. We're 1-1, and we got to run it back. You think he should run it back? Oh, you
Honorably,
said it. You said it.
told you
Yeah, yeah.
uh,
Drop
according
that
to an honorable
50K.
situation. Yep. Drop the 50K. Cause that shows honor and dignity and morals. It shows that. Like, you know what? I'm a man. I made a bet. But you know what? Here be your 50. I want to rematch. Let's do a part 3 and put the 50 up again. Let's do it again.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
that right there, anybody gotta go. Yeah. We want to see it again.
Cause the Fulton and Inoue, it was just a legacy fight. This
Yeah.
one is just like it kind of meant a little bit more.
Plus, Chris Colbert sells fights. He sells the fight. The way he talks, the way he gives it up, the way he was, you know what I'm saying? So that's definitely, and plus he has skills. He's a fighter with skills. So we never know what this knockout could have woke him up. It could have woke him up and got him on the right track and say, you know what, now I'm gonna go to the board, I'm gonna train rock. I'm gonna train like I'm supposed to train. And come out here and do what I'm supposed to do. So fight 3 might be a great fight. But in my thing, you gotta honorably do something before you can get that.
Larry Liston says Colbert, NY dude, right?
Yeah,
Yes, you see, they're trying to get at you. They're trying to get at you, Zab.
I know. Okay.
You know they're trying to get at you, Zab.
Yeah.
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Zab, favorite main event card you attended this year?
Hmm. Good. Probably. Hmm. Probably Devin Haney Regis program. That was dope. Move up, take the title, get knocked
Dang,
down.
that was more. Oh yeah, because he is your godson, and you did get to see that knockdown at
The
140.
sold out event. The atmosphere. The build up. I think that was a great build up. That was a great build up.
Mm,
Great build up. With Regis conditioning trainer and Bill. The whole, what I'm saying, Bay Area situation. Anybody that was there that night, that was in the building, that was seeing what it was bad. It was dope. It was definitely a situation to be at. Then nobody thought Devin was going to drop Regis. Nobody thought that. You could have put money up and put them bets up. No, they would have had that would have been something that people didn't think was going to happen. Nobody thought Devin was going to come in there looking the way he looked it, as big and strong as he looked it. Nobody thought that. Nobody thought that.
facts. And still, and new.
Haney, right? Think I put him in a song. Listen, it's no cap to the rap. No cap to the rap. No cap to the life. I'm spitting out my mouth true facts. You gotta beat the champ to be the champ, and still, Haney. I'm a Brownsville bully.
Come on.
Southpaw outlaw crown on a hoodie.
Yeah, Devin Haney definitely put on a clinic. Yo Mills, they just upgraded Tank from Reggie Champ to Super Champ. Oh, I know. Appreciate you thinking about it, Zab. Any
He deserved that. Big shout out to Tank for that. Big shout out to Tank. He deserved that. He deserved to be a super champion. 100%. The boy's a monster. There's no cap. There's nothing you can say malicious on his name. Anybody that says anything, any sucker shit on Tank's name, you corny for that. Corny for that. He's a monster.
Some people say he's lacking resume.
Explain that.
Hey, I don't see it. I don't see it, but I
Just
look at
another.
that.
Is this another opinionated situation? Comment
But these, you see, the thing about me, this is what I do, right? So it's like I read comments every day,
all
and you
day.
start you start to hear some of the similar comments all the time, and these are some of the ones that you get from hardcore boxing fans. You know,
Yeah.
people don't say that about Devin, but people also want to see Devin in there with, I mean, you can't really say much because of that Lomachenko win, right? But people still want to see Devin in there with Tank.
Yeah. Yeah. Once Tank decides to move up to 140 pounds, I think we definitely gonna see it. It's the biggest and the biggest and the best fight at 140 pounds. 100%. 100%.
Mm. Did you see the that woman card with on the Jake Paul card?
No, I missed that.
You ain't
I
miss.
got home. I was driving. I got home just in time to catch the Jake fight. Yeah.
Mm. So y'all think Ryo for knockout of the year?
Yeah. He definitely got to get that. He definitely. He came back strong. But we got to think though, because there's been a lot of knockouts during this year that was cold. I'm talking cold, cold. But
It's,
I like the comeback story with Ryo. Ryo probably got the biggest story of the year. Nobody's had to come back from a loss, adversity, and knock their fight out cold.
mm,
Nobody's done that. That's the point where I give Ryo. That's why I give Ryo the fight of the year, because knockout of the year, because he came back from a 12-round decision, a fight that he thought that he won, and he came back to show the world, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me.
stop playing with me.
Word. Against a very great, credible fight. I mean, fighter. He didn't fight like no Ricky didn't sucker fighter. He fought, you know what I'm saying? Chris Colbert, Behop, little Behop.
I like that fight, Larry Liston, Lamont Roach versus Colbert. I think it's more of an even match.
Mills, what did you think about Barry being in the corner? What do you think about that? Of him? I don't know. Did they train together, or I thought, or was that a
Yeah,
last minute replacement,
last
or they trained?
yeah last they joined the camp this camp. Obviously,
Yeah,
where I think what Colbert trains in Jersey. Yeah, he with Sosa. So
right. That's why I always thought Sosa was the head trainer, number one guy in there. So when I seen Barry in there, I know Barry and Boogie is
well, with
definitely tough.
both fighters, even Ryo, he had Jose, but in the corner, not the main trainer for this fight. So they both camps added new coaches.
Okay.
What my thoughts was is that like kind of all over the place. I just seen that Sosa was I mean Chris was very assured of himself in the fight, very
Very.
confident in the fight. Um, and
Press conference, weigh in, every media blog, everything. He was very, 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 very high, and gave you the notion that he was going there. I mean, if you based on the comments and the conversation, you would have thought Chris was going to knock out Ryu, 100%.
you know,
Ryu. Ryu didn't speak that much. Ryu kept it to,
Kept it
I like
kosher.
him. He's a very humble, uh, a very humble, great fighter. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you said, yeah.
I mean, some of the things that I seen was like just him not really listening, and him not listening to his trainers, like not believing in them. You know what I'm saying? I think that there was a there was definitely something wrong there, because when he talked to his old coach Sosa, he was telling him, "Yo, don't get nervous. Don't be nervous. You nervous." When he would talk to Barry would tell him what to do. I don't know. I don't think he was like zoned in with his coaches when he needed to be. You still there? Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel. I just don't think that he was listening.
No, do I gotta go out and come? Oh,
Nah,
there,
you back.
there you go. It came back.
You
I'm
back.
back.
So do you think that? What do you think about the corner?
Listen, Barry and Brooks, they definitely experienced,
Hmm.
knowledgeable guys. You know what I'm saying? I think that in the corner, Barry was telling him information. Colbert wasn't listening. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't paying attention to his trainers. Then they switched. I seen him made a switch. Sosa got in there and was talking to him, and he still wasn't listening. He was doing his own thing. You know what I'm saying? But then again, fighters tend to do that. You know what I'm saying? They get in there and they might have a game plan and get into the fight. That was a very tough round to make it out of. That he made out of the first round. That was a very tough round, and he went into his own knowledge, started doing his own thing. I don't think that he stuck to the game plan of what they prepared for, and that's why Barry was so, come on, come on, come on, come on. You know. I seen Chris making a lot of. He played a lot in the corner and was laughing and joking, and you know didn't really take it seriously when he was in danger. He kind of like was laughing and geeking and joking, and when it wasn't a playing time, but it wasn't a playing moment. What I'm saying? It was a very serious moment, and you know, hopefully, I'm glad that he got up and he wasn't terribly hurt behind that situation. But you know how dangerous boxing is. He got up, he was able to put together all his faculties and things like that, and you know, like I said, I would like to see him, give the money up, come back honorably, ask for the rematch, and make it happen again for number three.
Absolutely. Casa de Boxeo was going on. Jermaine Ortiz versus Teofimo Lopez. Is it signed yet? Is the deal signed? Is it a done deal? So that way we could get that interview, both of
Yeah,
those interviews done.
because we don't like to over here on the No Cap show. We don't like to do a whole bunch of capping and talking about stuff that could and should and would be. Because then, you know, people tend to get butthurt. These fighters is,
Hmm. Emotional.
yeah, we don't
Yeah.
want no, we don't want no Rolly Romero and Clarissa Shields situation. He passed the comment and now she want to take his head off. You know what I mean? I don't want that. Yeah, I know I love everybody. I'm just I'm a fighter's fighter, 100%.
Mm.
I'm a pugilist first, so I understand what the guys go through in and out the ring. I was a fighter that I have my share of wins, I have my share of losses, I have my shares of comeback. You know what I'm saying? I know how it feel to get up off the ground, pick your face up, put it back on, and go back and get it again. You know what I'm saying? I know all about it. You know what I mean? So I know how emotionally fighters can get when they get their feelings involved and people talk shit. They tend to get mad. You see you see certain people as you felt that pop shit and you want to take their head off. You know what I mean? I know how it is. You know.
Speaking of head, bro, like freaking when Jesse Bam Rodriguez hit Sonny Liston's, yo, Sonny landed right in his face.
Wait, on what fight?
Sonny Liston and Bam Rodriguez, when he hit him with
Oh yeah,
that
Ben.
left, you see how he landed in his face, right? Really educated knee that he took, making sure to wear the time down for the round to be ended. That was
But
smart of him.
who you think went down on their face worse, Behop or the other one? No, I don't want to see you laugh. See, all right, I'm done. I'm done. You see, you ain't funny, man. All right,
No, no, no,
no
because
shade.
when you say it like the,
No, I'm
the
saying
clip.
Behop went out on his face, bro. Like he was down longer than. Man, see
No, no,
you.
no, yeah.
I see Mill City. There you go, Mill Merchant coming out.
Yo,
I got.
when you started that, bro. The Mill Merchant.
Mm,
Nah, I be getting that in my comments. I be getting tight because of you, son. I be like, yo, Zab.
I'm
They'd be
telling
like,
you.
yo, Zab. They'd be like, yeah, Zab was right. You're Mill Merchant. I'm like,
Hey,
here
Bill
we go.
Merchant, I'm telling yo, you know me. I only speak real, my dude. When I was sitting listening to you, I said, "Oh, you got your merchant hat on right now. Oh my God, you you going in right now. You know what I'm saying. Merchant was the only one that what? You don't give a fuck what happened to fight. Well, in the ninth round, how did you feel when the left hand went across your face? Like what the fuck? My son was a classic. A classic. Yeah, a classic.
Nah, but your boy definitely he touched his face into the canvas first for sure.
Trying to tell you. But who was like worse? Who you could say was
Oh, come on, there's no doubt about it. The guy,
mm.
the guy that was on
I
the
mean
ground
Behop
rock,
went down longer. Behop was longer. He was longer.
it was dramatic.
It was
It was dramatic. The referee
what
stopped
about
that one.
Bugs in the corner when the fuck is
So yeah, man, that shit was crazy, man. They left B Hop sleeping for like 16 seconds before Barry got up after like the first like 8 seconds. He's like, man, I gotta pick this dude up. But
damn.
Sosa
Did
was
Sosa
no.
get up? Sosa
I
didn't
I
get up.
didn't see Sosa get up. I
Sosa
think he
didn't
was
get up.
tired of all that shit. Chris was talking like, yo, he ain't listen to me.
See, fucking around. Bugs had him with the see, fucking around. See.
You can't play
This
boxing, man.
you don't play boxing. This shit is real. This sport right here we in is real deal. I'm glad to be on this side of the field now. I get to sit out here, smoke a nice fat one, and just give my opinion. Because God damn, take my hat off to all these great fighters, man. Great fighters. Take my hat off to them. Word. But I know how tough and rugged it is to step in that ring and do your thing. It's very tough. That's why everything they get in fighting, as far as finance and the lifestyle, they deserve it. 100%. 100%. Got to give it to them. No cap. You know? When you see Devin, you know, spending $500,000 on jewelry, he deserved it. He deserved it. We all remember us at 25 years old. Some of us didn't have the luxury of doing that, but if we had the luxury, we would have did it. You know what I'm saying? 100%. Can't afford them. I mean, it's beautiful.
Yeah, they go. You YouTube host, where did you get that moose antler? Are you a hunter? Only if you knew, man.
Oh yeah. That I've been meaning to ask you that shit so many times. What is that? Is that a moose antler? Oh shit! This nigga got the whole moose sitting next to him, son. Yo, please tell me you killed that.
Of course.
Oh man, I gotta come hang out with you. We gotta go do that. Oh, yo, what if he just get up like you stupid motherfucker? What if he get? What if he get up, man? What if he get up and like you motherfucker, you killed me, bitch.
Yeah, they got up with no legs though.
Yo, Mills, how big is that thing?
Nigga's half of my body, and this is only like the start of his fucking neck and his head. This thing was like 7 feet tall.
Man, and you just one shot.
Yeah, one shot. Yeah, it took
Man,
I hit him, and he stayed. He didn't move. Like he like looked around, took like 5 steps, and then just dropped.
damn, Mills. So that's your championship of the world. Mills
That's
said,
that's
he got
that's one of my that's one of my
that's
titles.
one of your like, yo, what? Who you dropped, Mills? What? Who? I dropped the big boy. What you mean, boy?
I shot a baby bear too.
That don't count though. You ain't bring that to the crib.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay, you could damn. This nigga Mills got trophies all around him. He's like, what? That's my USBA title. Oh, this is my world title. Look at that. Show the trophies off, man. Let me see the trophies. My son said, I got the world title, and this is my United States title. Oh, nah, Mills. Hold up, Mills. You shot. That's a bear, Mills.
It's a bear.
You said a baby deer.
No, a baby bear.
A bear. Oh, I got you. I got you. Yo, Mills, you not scared? And then the mother looking for him. The mother somewhere looking for him. What's that?
A
The
turkey.
fuck is that? A turkey. My son is the goddamn nature man.
And then the guns.
The nature man. Mills Merchant.
Real. Yeah.
Crocodile. Damn, son. That's good. Now that's my son got his trophy. That's like how I got the belts in the crib. He like what? I got my trophies right here, kid. Now you did that, I did this. Let me show you. Look at that. That's dope.
Little something.
Nah, that ain't no little my ass. That's big right there. What?
Well, the bear was little.
So wait a minute, were you in a perch when that of that, or you was on the ground? Like, how far are you away from that?
Like probably like 150 yards.
Oh, so you had the scope and all that.
Yeah, I showed you the guns.
Yeah, no, I seen the gun. No, I'm saying I'm trying to figure out your work of how you did it. Because I can show you nice, but I just straight left hand, some uppercuts, some guy hit with the hook. You know what I'm saying? Like I can show you them nights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got different work. So I'm saying, was you close range, right up on them, pop, or you was a distance in a perch up high, watching them, and I could, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta give us details of your work. You know how you got on up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
Now the bear,
I was
now
on
the
the ground.
bear. So on the bear, you was in a perch. Had to be up high.
Well, I didn't see the bear coming. Honestly, like I was actually on the ground with the bear as well. I was on the ground with the bear
Mm.
as well.
So the bear was dolo. It wasn't. It didn't have a mother around and all that, right? Right.
Hell no.
Okay. So you caught him lacking. You caught him lacking.
Lacking City.
Caught him lacking. I got you. I got you. I
Mm.
got you. Ladies and gentlemen, hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button. Mill City is a hunter. My son will knock your head off. You got two assassins on the on the line right now. Gotta give him his credit. See now I gotta give you props on that. Like my son is an assassin. What? Don't play with him. Don't play with him. Don't play with him. Don't play with him.
Yeah,
Don't
check
play
out
with him.
that. Imagine that content. Big Money goes and says, Mills, you need to take Zab on a hunt on a live stream.
We going. We going. We going. That's coming to you next. Cause I want to get one of them big things in my house too. Word.
For real?
Hell yeah. That's what. That's put them right next to the top. I'm gonna put the belts around his all the way down. That shit with the belt.
You could have like that a belt on the antler and shit.
What? 100%, bro. I'll hang them shit right off. What up? What up?
My,
Don't play
my,
with it. Don't play with it.
my boy undisputed too. Oh shit.
That's big right there, Mills. Word. You can't be hiding that. I always wanted to ask you that. What the hell is that next to you?
Yeah, that's a
'Cause
moose.
I ain't know that big. You got that shit, man. Me, I wouldn't. I shoot that shit again. Make it, pow, you dead, right?
Yo,
Damn.
a lot of
You don't
meat.
be you don't be scared when you go outside like the. Oh, okay. So how far was he from your house? Like he wasn't like in the backyard, no shit like that, right? Oh,
No.
okay. But I'll be like, wait a minute. I know the rest of the gang is looking for him. Like, yo, where Tony at? Nigga right there in that house shot Tony. We gonna get him. We gonna get him. You know?
Yeah, like you gotta like have permits where you about to like hunt and stuff, you know.
Oh yeah. I know about that. We gonna go get the permits.
'Cause if that was the
Let
case,
them.
yeah, I'd be having turkeys all over my yard sometimes. I would be going crazy. Ta 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 ta.
Damn. That's crazy. I went. We went hunting. I went hunting 2 times. One time we seen black bear and the shit said, "Roar!" What? Dropped the gun and ran. Cause I was like, my uncle was like, no, don't run. I was out, boy. When you literally get out there and you hear that shit, oh my god. That was the first time we was on the ground with the joint. The second time I was in a perch up high. Now I didn't like that because that we was up there for like 9 hours, bro. It was brick. You gotta
Yep.
be still, quiet. I was shit. That was cold. I was like, "Ugh, I don't even want to shoot it no more. I was like, so that right there it took the hunt out of me. No, that's no cap.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the worst part about it though. It's
yeah,
the
up in
weight,
the
the uncomfort.
yeah, bro. That was like that, and it was cold, bro. It kind of. I was like, we can't bring a heater. And I said, no, you gotta be quiet, cause they can hear you, they can smell you. We had to we couldn't like we had to take a shower, make sure it had no scent on us, all that, bro. It was crazy. We had to have the clothes on with the garbage bag over top of us so that because you know your clothes, your scent goes to your clothes, so we had to put a garbage bag over the clothes and just was leaning like that. Yo, bro, I didn't like all that. I was like, man, this not for me. Put me back in the ring. I'm a 100 nigga in the ring.
Yeah, shout out to Freeze Tep. Thank you for the 5. He goes Sniper Mills.
Sniper Mills. Well, my son got all kind of names. You got mad nicknames.
Yeah.
Sniper Mills, Mills Merchant. Son got different characters in the world. What the hell am I talking?
Yeah, they said hunting is similar to boxing, waiting for that one clean shot.
That's why I say he deserves his props. You definitely deserve your props, my guy. That ain't no character. A lot of people don't even know about that kind of skills you possess.
Yeah.
My son Mills is a sniper.
Little
Sniper.
little hobby. Little hobby.
That's dope. I definitely want to go out with you one day. We're gonna get out there and we're gonna go live and show the world, the people, what's up. No, we got a vlog. My
Vlog.
wife got me on this. Yeah, my wife got a page. I think it's DD Zab something. We've been vlogging now. Like we take a lot of trips. So we decided we go on trips. We're gonna
That's
vlog
hot.
a little bit. Yeah, we're
That's
gonna
hot.
vlog and show the world, our experience. So we got some cool stuff.
I like that.
Yeah.
Where you guys dropping that content on YouTube?
She started a page. But I'm gonna take the content, put it on the champ talk. Definitely gonna put it up there.
Yeah, everything.
But she got her own page too. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I see you in Vegas doing the interviews and she's just waiting. She's
Oh
like
yeah,
she's just waiting like
you know what I love my wife. She's very patient to that situation. Just that. So before she was one of those, we was the first go to fight. She go with the heels on and all that. Now she like Not doing none of that. I'm wearing sneakers. Like she wear nice, comfortable sneakers and stuff. She like, I'm not doing that no more, bro. Like, she like being with you is like I don't know, like you never went out with me to fight today. It's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I love my fans, and you know what I'm saying? But I'm one of those to take pictures with everybody, sign all the autographs, hang out, conversate, listen to stories. I'm one of those because, now as a retired fighter, it's very interesting to me to meet people all over the world and for them to tell me their experience they had watching a Zab Judah fight or attending a Zab Judah fight or seeing me somewhere or having another relative that was like a cold hard die fan. Like I meet people all the time and say, yo, my dad was a Zab Judah fan. Zab lose, he was Martin. Everybody get out. Get out. Get out the house. Get out. He kick everybody out. You're not
He was
eating.
Martin.
Yeah. You know what I mean? So like I be meeting people like that, and I love to sit down with them and kick it, and and listen to the stories and things like that. Yeah. So if you ever see me outside, guys, you got a real dope story. I'm definitely one of those that listen to you and kick it with you.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I remember the first time we spoke on the phone. We wrapped it for like 2 hours.
Facts.
I remember I was talking about my nightclub. He like, I had a nightclub too.
Sure.
And then I would tell you about all the owner problems that a nightclub has. He's like, as soon as you heard it from me, you're like, yeah, that nigga definitely been doing that shit. Because that's exactly what I did not want to deal with when I
Oh
signed
my
up for it.
God. Our biggest, my biggest thing in the nightclub thing was we had unfortunately we had someone passed away and was I'm trying to find the right words and not make it sound malicious, but somebody got hurt outside, and the mom. I just remember the mom, bro. She was when I say relentless until them doors closed. No joke, bro. She was relentless, and I understand. I understand her pain and everything like that. But even though it didn't happen inside of my club, it happened outside. She still was intended that it happened because of what I'm saying, the club and stuff like that. And she was very persistent at making sure those doors don't open up again. And my thing was, well, what about other clubs and things? So she said, I don't care about that. My son got killed here, killed outside of here because of here, and these doors were not. I mean, she did everything, bro. When I say everything, bro. So
Shit, I remember one time I had a girl that slipped and fell in the bathroom, man. And her parents, they were coming after me.
relentless, man. And as an owner, you like, I didn't have nothing to do with that. This is my establishment. This is my business. This is how I make my living. This is, she was like, I don't care. Care nothing about what you talking about. I don't care nothing about the none of that. Close these doors down forever. My baby was outside. I was like, oh my God. No money, she ain't care none of that. I don't want it. I don't want it. It's over. No cap. It took a minute. It didn't just happen overnight, but she fought, I fought. She fought, I fought. She fought, I fought. She fought, I fought.
Until you didn't want to fight no more?
Till I, no, just that she had a bigger following, she was, how like when
Her
you're owner
voice
of a
was
club,
big.
yeah, when you're owner of a club, you move on. So, maybe 5 months after, a year after, you still going, you rolling, had 100 more successful nights. You look at it as it was a situation that happened. She look at it as, no, that's my baby. And I'm gonna make sure that this don't, eventually it took like what, 2 years, 2 years after she. And I wouldn't say that I closed the doors. She got the doors closed. Yeah, through the courts and everything. It was like, yo, And in my defense, it was, I'm like, but it didn't happen in my establishment. It didn't take place in here. Her thing was it happened because of they came out of here. If this place would have never been open, it would have never happened. And I'm like, that's very hard and harsh to say, right?
It'd be like that.
Mhm.
Texas 16 South hit the like button for Mill City, letting us post up with him and Zab.
Right. You got
Yeah.
2 hours going right now. Well, we had an hour and 30.
Oh, we
We had a
passed it.
good time.
Go yeah,
Oh
because I
yeah,
dropped. I started early. Yeah, I started earlier
yeah,
before
yeah.
you was doing your thing. But definitely a good
Trying,
segment.
trying to find my torch. This is a very classic torch. It has a hole puncher at the bottom.
Straight for
Very good torch. You know, I like to just waste it because we're gonna waste it, but
right.
very good torch.
And then you just
We
add the
smoke.
liquid in there.
Yeah, keep that seven time. You know, keep that good bottle right here. Fill up my lighter.
Facts. Mill City. That
Yeah.
Alicia Bob Gardner interview champ. Oh, I definitely need that.
Yeah, we
Mm.
need that. I want to be on that too.
Oh yeah.
I want to definitely be on that, and we got to get Clarissa. I'm gonna be on that show. We got a couple shows we're gonna get tag team.
It's about to go crazy.
Ask them spicy questions. You know,
Mandatory. They need it. The
we
people
want to
need.
get. I'm gonna get Rolly too to get his opinion on how he feels about the whole Clarissa Shields situation.
I think you and Rolly is just a classic, regardless.
I like Rolly. I like Rolly. He speaks his mind.
Me too. And he's must TV, must see TV.
Yeah, yeah. He has his own style.
Yes.
He has his own style. I like that. I like that about him.
Yeah. All the guys saying, "Yeah, I wanna be there too with the Alicia Bargardner interview." She's so
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. We're gonna reach out. We're gonna reach out to her. You know, chop it up with her. Figure out. Detroit's in the building.
Mm-hmm.
Like Michigan's in the building. Shout out to Michigan.
Damn, yo. Then freaking Regis got some good paper. So nobody really feeling bad for Regis. Regis got some good paper.
He's chilling right now. He's chilling. Chilling. Got the big house out in Texas. Chilling. G Wagon in it.
Love TKO.
Love TKO on the way, baby. You heard?
People don't know. They're not ready.
They ain't ready yet. They
Yeah.
don't understand.
No.
They don't even understand how we coming at them, baby. The Haneys, the Benavides, the Programs, the Judas. You know what I mean? The Flat and Pat. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying? It's gonna
Haney's brother looks just like Bill.
Duh, that's his first month.
Holy smack. Holy smacks, they look like brothers.
Shout out to Little. That's my bro right there. Word. Word. And he's official, bro. He been with Devin since day one. He got his brother back 150%. You know what I'm saying? And he's with the management team over there with Team Haney. And shout out to May. Shout out to May. The whole team is big. Raquel and Regis. May and Little. Karina and David. I mean, we got an all-star cast, man. The Mayweathers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Yeah, don't sleep on that. Shout out to Jeff, my guy. You heard? I mean, it's a movie. Flat and Pat. The Russells. Shout out to the Russells. Oh my God, wait till you get them. They are. Oh my God, you're gonna love them. You're gonna love the Russells. They're so dope. That's so dope. Yep.
You know, I talked to Africa a couple days ago. You know, he was talking to Eddie, saying, "Yo, you trying to get this Devin fight at 140. What do you think about that fight? Is it a good fight, or do you think he lacks experience in the pros?
Either just give us a big one first.
Give us a big one."
Give us a big. What's the guy that beat Montana Love?
Liam Paro.
I think Leon Paulo in Africa would be a good fight. That'd be a good fight. Beat him, and now you solidified your name for the title. 100%.
Yeah, what Pyro did to Love, man, you would definitely have to. It seems like that Love and Africa fight probably never happened now because of it.
Love got to do some climbing back. He
They
got
all,
two back to backs.
yeah, and they ended the same way, right?
Yeah, he got to do some climbing back. Yeah,
Well,
it's a good.
one ended into a disqualification, but he still got knocked down. But yeah, they talking about Africa and Catterall.
I don't know, kind of.
He had a fight with Josh Taylor. They thought that he supposedly won, but he would have been undefeated if that didn't happen. That controversial loss. So, some good fights, man. Some good fights on the way.
Great
140
fight.
division is smacking. 135 is smacking. And hopefully, we can get some new names at 147 pounds to keep that division still relevant.
Right.
So I can't wait. Can't wait to see what Amazon Prime's going to bring to the table. I hope they stack up these cards, so when we do pay for a pay-per-view, it's like back in the days that you could throw a party and you could watch 3 fights in a row, and you're going to get your money's worth.
I'm pretty sure it will be. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, if that's the case, I think boxing is going to be in a really, really great place.
Yep.
Now with this, now with the YouTubers and everything else with boxing. I feel like they should have a separate platform.
Talk about that.
Well, you know, Eddie Eddie does a good job promoting them. Like he's one of the bigger promoters dealing with the YouTube community as far as boxing is concerned.
Right.
Um, but I kind of don't like seeing like those type of fights on ESPN. I don't like to see them on like a PBC card because it's like I don't know. I don't like
Even
mixing.
even with the way Jake Paul just knocked out the fighter. Even
I
with that.
love what Jake does over there in the zone because he helps women boxers. He helps other younger
Right.
prospects. But I like that. But remember we've seen Jake on an ESPN card as well. He's touched every platform. So I
Yeah.
just I just don't want it to be mixed up because you guys put in a lot of work and there's a lot of respect in the game.
Should they come out with a belt for those kind of guys? Their
Yeah,
own championship belt.
like do something separate for them and make it something. You know what I'm saying? And if one of those guys can legitly transcend into like fighting world champions and people that are real world contenders, then so be
Zab,
it.
Zab Judah did it with celebrity championship boxing. I have my own belt.
Yeah.
CCB. The fighters out here that got more belt. Yeah.
Mm.
They coming at you this year. 24 gonna be big.
That's your boy Jake. I remember. You
Yep.
know, fine, blow you up, Mills. What? Taylor declined the rematch. Wanted that much money. Hooked up with Blee J Flores and get at him. Oh, they want
Well,
me to
Mills,
fight Jake Paul?
fight Jake Paul. You? Y'all don't see Mills killing shit. Y'all better stop. You see, my son got bodies in his house. Crazy. He the only killer I know that guy. You bring the body home with him and stuff him, put him on a mound. Like, y'all better stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all better stop for you. You put one of you motherfuckers on a mound.
Yeah, you funny as hell. I sent Coach Kenny one of my sparring clips. He's like, "You ready for Jake Paul right now?" I didn't even know if I could take that as a compliment or a fucking or what it was, but I was like, whatever.
Kenny know too. You know he knows.
Shit,
He out there he had them breeding them killers out there in Baltimore.
that's a
Word.
fact. That's a
He
fact,
got
though.
he got some more killers coming up on the way. No
Hmm.
cap.
That's a fact. You already know, my brother. This was a good one, man. We definitely touched down for another one. By the end of
Word.
the year, we got a couple more fights by the end of the year, so we'll definitely tackle those up. And then I already know, just waiting for Amazon Prime. But other than that, you already know, brother. Have a good night. Thank you for tapping in. Shout out to everybody on the chat. Make sure you guys go check out Champ Talk on YouTube, Zab Judah's YouTube channel. And thank you guys for tuning in with us. You guys could be doing anything, and y'all were here rocking with us. We appreciate y'all. Much love to you, my brother.
Thank you. Appreciate you. All right.
Everybody have a good night. Smash that like button and subscribe to the channel, people. Much love to you.